Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the random record's gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the random record's go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
So he's doing this event tonight. I invited. Hopefully, I'm sure they said they're gonna show up. You know, comedians will be. But I had to bring out some big guns, some OGs in the house, man. And George Wallace, who's a legend, man. George Wilburn, man. Myra J. Wow. Griff, my man Griff from radio.
Absolutely.
They coming out. I'm trying to get Brad Sanders out.
Okay.
Old school OG, man, because they got the knowledge. They got the gems. And I know this is new school. So we want the youngins to come out too, the YNs and the YBs. we want the YNs and the YBs to come out too.
Right.
Jae Brown as well is coming out. He ain't young at all, but yeah. So yeah, we come out and just learn something, because even though we're in this new era, this new social media era, the foundations is always going to build on something solid. Right. And once you learn that and get that in your system, then it makes you even better at stuff you're doing now. Because what if social media goes away? Well,
right.
We at war right now. Yeah. Iran can pull the plug on a whole bunch of internet stuff and satellites or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you ain't got no social media.
Facts.
So,
Right.
Did I go too far? And if I know I'm talking about Iran and the war and everything. I know some people listening to this, and I know you ain't supposed to talk about it. But if you've got a problem with it, government or whoever powers that be that we fighting for, Netanyahu, come get me. My name is Joe Torre. I live at 1313 Markenberg Lane. My name is Joe Torre, not Guy. Guy ain't here today.
Capital J-O-E.
Leave Guy alone. Guy is a nice one. But my name is Joe Torre. Come get me. Come see me.
Yes, that's gonna be a dope event tonight, though, man.
That's the first time I've never been bothered by being called Joe.
How about that? Yeah, that's funny. That was all right right there.
That's all right there.
Take that one.
Hilarious. Yeah, we got a nice event tonight, man. Rodney Hardman put it on. He's gonna kind of just talk to the people.
Man. It's a Q&A. Come get some of them. Soak up some of this funny. It's gonna be funny too.
Okay, of course.
Oh, it's gonna be funny, especially with the foods I got coming.
Yeah,
it's gonna be funny, man. It's gonna be fun just to learn, see where the business was, see where it is, and see where it's going.
Okay.
Because the game has changed.
So the Q&A is gonna open up the door to all the comedians that's coming in, not just for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because I learned from some of them. I learned from watching J. Anthony Brown when I got to LA in '92.
Yeah.
J. Anthony Brown had to help holding down the Funhouse on Crenshaw, right in South Central comedy night, one of the best comedy nights in LA when I got there for sure. And then the other George Wallace been doing comedy since the Stone Age. What Trump was going to blow Iran back to.
Right.
George Wallace been right there.
Right.
Yeah,
Stone
the Stone Age.
Age.
George
Yeah.
Wallace doing comedy. When he started doing comedy, they didn't have a name for it yet. It was called Funny Stuff.
Funny stuff.
And then they said that's too long. We got to come up with a name for it. And then that's how they got it. They came with comedy because they didn't have a name for comedy back then. When George Wallace opened for the Last Supper, actually.
He said he opened for the Last Supper.
That's why he got the. Remember, he's the Reverend character, the preacher character. We got that because he opened. He was the opener for the Last Supper for Peter spilled the wine on the table. Yeah, before they ate the bread and everything.
Right.
George Wallace was there,
George
man.
was there.
So vet, old school. And George Wilburn had been on such a journey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't wait for him to tell his story. Period. When to the masses.
Yeah.
Bob
gave us a really dope story about George Wilburn.
Yeah, man.
We interviewed him. Yeah, it was real interesting.
And then Myra J. dope with that pen. Myra J. wrote on Martin, wrote the warm up for the Martin show.
That's right.
I was on the show Good News, and she was a queen on there. She always had that pen. You ain't always got to be in front of the camera. She was both. She was talented to be both. But you can have that pen. You can do a bunch of other things in this industry and not, And it's kind of better that way behind the scenes because people don't ask you for money. They don't know you balling.
You got it.
They don't know you balling. You in front of that camera, they think you balling.
Right.
You balling on a budget, but you balling. Especially you live in L.A.
Yeah, especially in L.A.
Yeah, man. That's the difference, man. Atlanta, this ain't the same Atlanta.
That's what I was going to ask you. You said something about that earlier.
Yeah, man. This ain't the 90s Atlanta.
So,
when I used to come out in the 90s, Atlanta was Atlanta, man. Atlanta was...
It was Atlanta.
It was Atlanta. Yeah. What? Atlanta, man. It wasn't Atlanta. It was Atlanta. And the women were different.
Right.
The black people were different then. It's a little different now. Hollywood then kind of moved out here a little bit, and Some of these stars ain't really stars. There's a lot of them out here, but some of them putting a little bit more on it.
Yeah, some people say that, L.A. and Atlanta, they say that Atlanta is the new Hollywood.
It ain't no new
LA.
Hollywood. Let me tell you something. To survive in L.A., that's why a lot of them moved here. They're smarter with their money. Don't get it twisted. The money go longer here.
Right.
But I got to be in L.A., man. I got to be in L.A. because I get inspired by seeing, the way that Hollywood is.
Okay.
And not the, Epstein Island Hollywood. That's a whole different type of Hollywood. I ain't talking about that Hollywood. But the thing about it is I just want people out here, some of the people, not all, because I don't want to throw a blanket like that. To drop the false bravado. Drop the bullshit. You ain't, be self-aware. You ain't who you think you are. And you gotta know that. And the thing about it is that, you ain't A-list. Some of them, there's some A-list out here, don't get it twisted, but there's some people who ain't on A-list. They on A-list.
They on A-list.
A-list, but they ain't A-list. You gotta know your list. I know what list I'm on. They made a list for me. I'm on the CR list.
CR.
I'm so regular. I'm part celebrity and part regular. Like I got celebrity credits, but people treat me regular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to put an IMDb on my forehead. Like I should be treated like this, but I'm treated like that.
Right.
I know it's a regular when one of my opening acts years ago asked me to come help him move. Like what? Nigga, did you fix your mouth to ask me to come help you move? Don't you know who I think I am?
Like move
I'm
furniture?
Like, furniture. In a small ass apartment. I'm like, dude, I'm me. And you open for me. How you gonna ask me to help you come? It was 110 degrees that day too, in the valley in LA. I'm like, do you know who I think I am?
Oh.
You don't see Kevin Hart calling the Plastic Cup Boys. Say, hey man, Spanky, Joey, Naeem, come help me move. Come help me move, man. No, you don't see Eddie Murphy calling Arsenio.
Right.
Hey man, Arsenio, you and them gums come over here and help me move. Them gums, yeah. I mean, come on, man. Bring that long finger, Arsenio, and help me move. I mean, no, Arsenio is established.
Right.
Eddie Murphy is established. Right. They don't call each other to help each other move.
Right.
And that's when you know you just irregular.
It's irregular.
Yeah, people actually do regular shit.
I like that.
Hey, I know you got a truck. I just bought this couch. Can you come help me? What? I'm me. I'm in life. I'm in American History X. I've been on TV. I put this on documentary.
My God.
Right.
And that's sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. Because it hurts, but at the same time, it hurts. Because that's the thing about being in entertainment.
Okay.
Right? You want the love and the recognition and respect for what you've done. But you want people to still treat you, kind of regular.
Yeah.
At certain times.
But not that
all
regular.
the time.
Not all the time.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right. So you want to be
not that regular.
Yeah, if you want to be a celebrity when you don't want to wait in line, like okay.
Right, yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, treat me regular when you broke, so you won't ask me for money. When you want money, I'm regular.
Right.
I got a regular bank account.
How about that?
Don't treat me like a celebrity.
Yeah.
When you trying to beg for money. Yeah. Yeah. Because what happens is they ask you. It's funny. They ask you for a loan, right? And I've been there before. I borrowed money from people before, but you ask for a loan, and then when you ask for it back. Then they get an attitude. Oh, you want your little funky ass $500?
Yeah.
I smelled pretty good when I loaned it to you. It smelled botanical fresh. When I gave it to you, but all of a sudden now I want it back. Way after the deadline, you're supposed to pay it back.
Botanical fresh.
Now it's funky.
Right.
And I've been there when I borrow money from people. I try to get back in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
They don't always work out that way when I was needed that lifeline, but so that's the difference between LA and Atlanta, man. It's like I love what Atlanta is doing. A lot of work for us out here. I just want people to drop the bullshit. Quit being somebody you ain't, man.
So now, do you think that they know they ain't?
They know deep down. Let me tell you something. God designed us very well.
Okay.
Some people are just so narcissistic.
Facts.
Trump. that your self-awareness button doesn't go off right away. But deep down inside, you know.
You know.
You know that's not you.
Okay.
You can fake all the hell you want. You know that's not you. You know that's not you. And that's the thing that gets me. But, you know, it's and to live in LA, they can, you know, it's expensive to live in LA. Expensive. Yeah. So when you making it in LA and you ain't selling your whole or your soul, you doing something. You doing something. So, you know, it's that's the difference. But, you know, I love what they're doing down here with the productions and everything. I just want the people to stop. Some of the people, not all, because there's some great people, you know, entertainers out here doing great stuff. And they're real people. They didn't change. That's how you know, I look people in the eye when I talk to them. When people start avoiding eye contact, when they start avoiding eye contact, when they used to give you eye contact,
sure. Those are the ones.
Those are the ones, because the eyes are the windows to the soul.
That's right.
And they don't want you to see what they done to get to where they are.
Ooh,
so
that's good.
So they don't want you to see that, and the eyes tell it all. That's why they avoid eye contact when they talk to you.
That's fact.
You know.
That's fact.
So
good.
when you know it's just real. They didn't sell their whole of their soul. When you wear shades a lot, like somebody just walked in here, they don't want you to see their eyes. I wear shades, but I take mine off. You know, at some point, some dude walked in with shades and a pink shirt.
I saw it. That's here it goes. Here it goes.
So do you think
that's a legend that just walked in?
Yeah.
With shades and a pink shirt.
Both people in the building.
Both people in the building. He got them shades on because Corey Hogan done docked them eyes. Corey was like, beep, beep. He got them shades on. Don't do it to him, Corey. Come on, Corey, don't do it. Don't put the Chicago on the Mississippi.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
So
hey, thanks for sticking around.
So I guess you heard about that, huh?
Oh, come on, man. Hey, man, look. Yeah, that was
interesting.
That was interesting, man. And I hate it because it's seeing two of my peoples go at it. I don't like that. Listen to me and Joe. But other than that, it's two of my people. It's like when it's never gonna die. You know, when Will Smith slapped Chris.
Right.
Those are two of my peers, two guys I look up to. Right? And when they did that, I was just like, it's like I saw an interview with Jennifer Lewis when she was like, man, that hurt her. And I felt the same way.
Okay.
You know, it hurt when I saw that because, like, those are two icons, two legends.
Right.
And on that stage,
right,
not just the stage, physical stage, but that stage, that platform,
when
we're winning as a people.
Right.
As far as Chris Rock being there. I remember Chris Rock coming to Fat Tuesdays when he was going to host the Oscars years ago. And they asked me if he can get 12 minutes on stage because he was preparing for his monologue. Right? And Will Smith, I remember, Will, when I was a PA on the Martin Show, production assistant, for those who don't know, I had delivered scripts to, Tisha Campbell, house. And sometimes I go over there and the whole crew be over there laughing, partying, joking, Will, Tashina, Tisha, Dwayne, they all be over there just having a good time laughing. So Will's always been cool in that regard, with me. And I'm not like, man, to see our brothers fight like that or go at it like that is not cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of jacked up. But yeah, so, I forgot what I was talking about. A-list, B-list, eyes. We talking about the eyes. Yeah, so I just, people don't want people to change. I just be yourself. Because it's so hard trying to be someone else. Just be yourself. I'll never forget this interview I saw with Edgerrin James when he played with the Baltimore Colts. Indianapolis Colts at the time. They wasn't show my age. It's the Baltimore Colts. I remember the Baltimore Colts with Burt Jones and them. But anyway, that's the last time the Giants, I think, won any games. But anyway, but no. What was I talking about? I got ADD, man. You must have got.
God, dog. You went to Burt Jones and
Baltimore.
Edgerrin
James said he did an interview, and Jim Gray did an interview with Edgerrin James, and he said, because Edgerrin had the dreads and he had the gold fronts, and Jim Gray asked him, "You don't fit the normal stereotypical NFL player. You got the hair and you got the gold." And Edgerrin James said, "Man, I'm just being myself."
That's right.
Because it's so hard trying to be somebody else. Why not just be yourself?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, God made you perfect. Some of us, You know, everybody ain't too perfect, Trump. But be yourself.
Right.
Quit front, because you can only pretend for so long. That's why a lot of marriages fail.
Mm.
You can only pretend for so long, and then after that pretend is over, you gotta be yourself.
So everything you just said leads to this question. You know, when you talked about being yourself, you talking about A-listers not knowing that they're not being
I got cigars
yourself.
and they lighting up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Couldn't
So
stop
do you
laughing.
attribute it? How much of that do you attribute to social media?
As far as
Just everything
lot,
you said
yeah.
in terms of not being yourself.
right. Well,
not
I mean,
knowing
yeah,
who you
social
are,
media
thinking
is
you're bigger than who you are.
social media is a very important tool. So is radio still. So are podcasts. So is, doing TV, and social media now is how entertainers or creatives get their platform to promote themselves. Now, the OGs, we got to learn it, and even my OGs got to learn it. You gotta evolve or die. Evolve or die. And it's good that we have the basis too, without social media, but to add to social media is gonna make you even greater. It's gonna take a little bit more time, but it's part of the job now. A lot of my peers are like, man, that's social media. I'm not particularly a fan, but I gotta become a fan if I wanna stay relevant. I did an interview one time and somebody commented they were hating. They were talking about the movie Life and what some racist things that happened on the set, and people thought I was lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not lying. I ain't got no reason to lie. And they said, oh, God, you just trying to keep your career going. And I was like, why wouldn't I? Well, okay, and was I supposed to get mad at you for that? Why wouldn't I be trying to keep my career going? I mean, I still got a lot of miles ahead of me, God willing. Right. So of course, social media is we got to learn it, and it's got to be part of the job now. It used to be just for fun and games, and like I'm wasting time all this day on social media. But no, if you're an entertainer, especially comedians, we don't have radio to put our songs on. We got live shows, we got specials that come out if you get one, and we got social media. Now you're in control. Figure the shit out. Figure it out. I'm learning. You got to post every day. You got to go live sometimes. I'm learning all that. I'm still new to it, but you got to learn it. Although evolve or die, because these comedy clubs, a lot of them aren't booking morning radio anymore. A lot of them aren't booking morning TV anymore. So else people gonna know you in town. Social media, and usually most comedy clubs social media suck. And you got more followers than them, so you got to take it upon yourself, or you will not get booked.
Facts.
Period. And it's that you're not funny. I don't give a fuck how many credits you got. All that shit don't mean nothing.
But if you don't put it out there.
Back in the day,
True story.
the less people knew about you, right? The more famous you were, the more mysterious you were, the more intriguing you were. Oh my God, they don't let them, and that drew them to you because they didn't know you. Mm-hmm. Not today. If they don't know about you, they don't give a fuck about you. And social media, I mean, of course, you don't want to get too deep into your personal life. Some people do. I'm not comfortable with that. But you got to let them in somehow and let them know about you. Otherwise, they don't give a damn about you. They want to know everything. Everything. They want to know the corn in your poop. Did you have corn? What type of poop was it? Was it a constipated poop with the little bloops? Was it a long poop? Was it stringy? Was it liquid? Because then that tells your diet or the condition of your body. Right. They want to know your poop. What did you poop today? Right. And I can tell you how healthy or how healthy not you are.
I got a question.
That's today's world.
But before the question, I have to say I never realized there was so many different types of poop.
Yeah.
Until that moment, I knew it, but until you hear it.
Yeah. No, it's different poops. Yeah. It's the little meatball kind. It's the long log kind. Sometimes it's sparse. It's like this piece is more than one piece. Right. It's the color of the poop. I remember I used to eat carrots a lot. I used to drink a lot of carrot juice. It was a pretty orange. My poop was a pretty orange, like a burnt orange. Beet juice, yeah. Man, first time I drank beet juice, Bo, thank you. I drank beet juice. I went to poop, and it was red. I'm like, oh, my ass bleeding. Did I go to a Diddy party and somebody fucked me and woke up and put me back in my place? What was my ass? Look, when you start getting older, man, you start looking at all these things, man. I'm like, my ass bleeding. But it was the beet juice. Yeah. You get old. You say, boss, you don't get old and check the weather first in the morning. Man, I check hey, I'm telling you. But social media, they want to know about you.
Yeah. So let me ask you that: when social media, when you say people don't know who they are, do you think that social media sometimes gives people a false sense of who they are?
It could, because a lot of times now with these young comedians, right? And I love the young comedians. I'm not one of those old school guys, young whippersnappers. No, I love that they have this portal, this platform, this way into, stand up. But I need to also tell them they need to put in the reps. They need to get on stage and put the reps in if you want the respect. Okay. Because what's happening now is when we were coming up, and I'm sure this has been said by many comedians, because I'm no genius by saying this, we had to put in the work first, build an act, and then build an audience. Whereas now they're building an audience, and then they're building the act. They're putting the cart before the horse. And a lot of them aren't putting the reps in. They're not getting on stage, putting the reps in. That's why when T.I. started doing stand-up, I respected it because he was putting the reps in. He was going to the clubs. I saw him. He was going to the improvs and following heavy hitters. But and I was like, as long as you put the reps in, you getting on that stage, hey man, hats off. I don't know why comedians got mad anyway. I really don't understand why comedians got mad at. It's entertainment. Right. It's part of the umbrella of entertainment. Whether you rap or you sing or you do acting or you do comedy, or you dance or you paint, it's all entertainment. Once you're creative, you're creative. That doesn't mean you can't be creative in another category, another genre. So if you're creative, of course, it's created in hip hop and rap. So why not try, something else?
It was interesting that younger comedians were getting more irritated than
because it was, they taking stage time for me. Then just step your game up.
There you go. It was
step your fucking game up because next week I'm going into the booth, and I got a rap song coming out.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask.
He said, yeah.
Being a comedian.
Raw. I'm the 1980 rapper, and that's my style. When I get on the mic, I get buck wild. Here I go. I'm in the flow, and I go by the name of an Indigo. Raw. I'm bringing back 80s rap. Raw. Raw. Bringing it back. Yes. For the 8-3. 1983.
That's for the 8-3.
For the 8-3, 1983.
Not a game. 1983.
Shout out to my brother Joe Torre. He graduated from high school in 1983. Yeah.
You say the umbrella of entertainment. You coming from comedy, then ended up with some great acting roles. Did you feel any resentment or any pressure going from comedy to getting in front of the
I felt
camera?
resentment in stand-up.
Wow.
First, because I was Joe Torre's little brother. And I got the opportunity because of Joe Torre.
Was on my way there.
Yeah, I didn't write none of my jokes. I didn't go to comedy clubs, open mics, pizza parlors, all those nights and work on my set.
Right.
I didn't deal with drug dealer promoters and not getting paid and late nights and early flights. I didn't do any of that. It was all Joe Torre. No, I did all those things. I didn't go on any auditions and audition. I just was given all these parts. I didn't have to study the lines, and I didn't do any of that according to people who got jealous. Yeah. But Joe helped me tremendously in this game. First of all, by letting me sleep, stay with him rent free for 4 years. That's one of the biggest blessings anybody can have living in LA.
Right.
The stress of, the stress of where you gonna eat next or where you gonna sleep can be a distraction from what you're trying to do. And because Joe provided that safe haven for me, I was able to flourish the way I flourished quickly. Because I started comedy in 1992, September 10th, 1992. I did Def Jam January 1994. That's less than 2 years. Right. So, so to get back to your question, when I did Def Jam, right, which shout out to Bob Sumner, who told Joe, your brother's ready, because I wanted to do it the last season Martin hosted, and Joe was like, you ain't ready. And he was right. I wasn't ready. And you don't want your first introduction to the world to be quonk, quonk, quonk. So he was right. But then Bob Sumner was like, yo, told Joe, your brother's ready. So doing Def Jam, there's a lot of comics who, I skipped a lot of people. I leapfrogged a lot of people. I knew I did. So in leading up to the taping, I went on a fast. I went to work lab mode. And when I go into lab mode, I give up my vices. Right?
Okay.
So I didn't drink for 2 months. I didn't eat meat for 2 months.
Wow.
I don't think I fucked for 2 months.
Wow.
Vices.
That's real vice.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I had to give up my vegetarian lifestyle. I became a vegetarian, but now I became a vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah. So I had to give up that lifestyle, but I focused because I knew I'd leapfrog a lot of people to do Def Jam. There were people who were more deserving to do it over me, who put in the work. And I'm like, I can't fuck this up.
Right.
You know, this is my debut, but also Bob trusted me. Bob gave me a shot. Joe trusted me, you know, when I finally got the nod. So I had to go into, and I was in comedy clubs every night. I was working on the Martin show as a PA, and I'd leave work and go to a comedy club, find a pizza parlor, find anybody who had 2 people and a microphone and a stage. I didn't give a fuck what size crowd. And I knew I had to write because I knew I couldn't, that spot could have, if I would have got there and not taken that spot that I got seriously, that's an opportunity somebody else could have gotten that deserved it.
Right.
And shame on me if I would have not respected that spot. So I went into a mode, man. But when I got back from New York after taping Def Jam, I could see some of the thirsty little or the jealous comics like asking me how I did. It was like, man, how'd you do, man? I know you killed it. It was like, so how'd you do?
Right.
Like wanted me to say I bombed, because back then wasn't no social media.
Right. So
But no social media back then, thinking like, oh nigga, they just got Tory bombing on stage. Steph Curry. Nah, it was just like, this is 1994. So it was like, so how'd you do? Rather than like, you know,
Embracing
this before Fat Tuesdays. So motherfuckers didn't give a damn about me. Fat Tuesday came around and everybody was, you know, they wanted to get on stage, so they was kissing my ass. Not all of them, but you know, the ones who weren't funny. But yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of resentment and a lot of that. That's why I worked so hard to separate myself from Joe as far as like, you know, in personalities and like I really didn't tell people that me and Joe were brothers, unless it was a chick I'm trying to get sex from. Then I had to use Joe's name to get, you know. Oh,
I know that's right.
yeah, I use Joe's name, man, to get some to give the ladies some time. You're right, yeah, because back then I didn't have my teeth fixed. My teeth was raggedy. That's how I knew a girl really was into me. Like, if you gave me sex before I got my teeth fixed and before any of my movie and TV credits, oh, you really liked it.
Real life.
Because I didn't have game. I have no game. Like, none. No game. So if you gave up them draws, you know, and them jaws, if you gave up them draws and them jaws,
Must realize you.
you really did fuck with me back then.
All right.
Hilarious.
Listen, man, we're gonna end up. Listen, people.
This was live, huh?
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Yeah. We live right now.
My pastor may be looking
We're
at this.
about to take a break. Actually, it'll be a break for us. We're actually going to keep recording, and then we're going to post everything later. But right now, I want you to go ahead, before we shut the live down, let everybody know again why you're here.
Oh, yes. I'm
in
at
the city.
Helium in Alpharetta, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, 3 shows, 2 shows on Saturday, 1 show on Sunday. Thursday night, tonight, the 9th, if you're looking at this right now, I'm at it's the Nova, the Nova Restaurant and Cocktails. Tonight, Q&A. It's in Stockbridge. That's right. I never even heard of Stockbridge until this time, actually. Is it a new development, new community?
No.
Because I come to Atlanta all the time. First time in Stockbridge, so I'm interested.
They've grown a lot over the last.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
just-
heard.
we-
Yeah, I'm excited about tonight.
We
But we
got out that way. We wasn't out that way that much.
Got it. Oh, us, as in coloreds.
Yeah.
Coloreds. You coloreds. Okay, you coloreds didn't go out that far.
We found the land.
Found
We
the
started
land.
Going out there.
I heard, yeah, it was cheaper to live out there. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. But yeah, so tonight, come out and have a good time. It's industry night. Got a bunch of my comedian friends coming out. We're going to chop it up. Tony Tone is hosting. He's going to be telling some jokes. No, they got a special guest tonight, too, I think, going up. My agent asked me to put on the show. And I'm just going to be conversation. My joke's going to come at the Helium Saturday and Sunday, but the knowledge and the wisdom are going to come tonight. You know, this is stuff that, and it's going to be taped. So and a lot of my friends coming out. Janty Brown's coming out. Myra J's coming out. She's, she's dope. Griff is coming out. Bo Peep coming out? Good. Bo Peep coming out. I heard Corey Holman going to be there too. Corey Holman may be there too. I know, right? George Wilburn, George Wallace coming out. So come on and have a good time tonight. And, let's take some pictures. Let's have some fun. Rodney Harmon Productions.
Nova Kitchen and Cocktails.
Nova Kitchen and Cocktails.
Georgia 138.
And doors open at 5 o'clock.
Stockbridge.
Right? Doors at 5.
Doors open at 5.
He got his readers on, so he reading the flyer right now.
I can read the flyer
That's
right
the
now.
Walgreens fleet. He done stuck to Gazelle tags on it from some old Gazelles, but them I know Versace. I know Walgreens readers when I see them.
2.5.
Yeah, yeah. I got tired of you doing this. Looking at. I got tired of you doing this, so I'm glad you went and got them readers and slapped them fake Versace
right
tags on the side. But tonight, comedy, conversation, and cocktails. Let's do 3 C's. I'll do 3 C's. I ain't do 3 Ks.
3 C's are safe.
Yeah, 3 C's are safe. 3 Ks ain't. But 3 C's, comedy, conversation, cocktail. Come on, have some fun.
That's right.
I'm gonna be amongst the people tonight. The real people.
Rubbing shoulders.
Well, I don't know about rubbing shoulders. I'm short. Well, doors open at 5, and it says, it's rush hour, so leave now.
I was going to say, you need to leave close to
Leave
now.
now.
Going that way.
What time is it right now?
What is it?
Almost 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Leave now. You'll get there by 6.
Yeah.
One of them freeways that go around
no
and
later
around.
than 30 more minutes. You need to be getting on the road. For sure.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for us for live. Again, tune in later on. All of this is going to be posted. We got a whole lot more, a couple other things to ask Guy. Here, we're going to talk about some things that's recently happened. We're also going to talk about his relationship with his brother, right?
Yeah, we can talk about that. That's all good.
That too. We already talked about it. Atlanta. We already talked about that.
Atlanta, yes.
And I really want to talk about your
Talk about your pajamas shirt.
We ain't gonna do that again. We already
your
got
church
that. We got that
football
live.
pants, football Sunday pants.
We got that live, so we good. Because we want to talk about your beginning and what made you get into comedy.
Got it.
But you're gonna have to actually subscribe, and then you're gonna have to see the recording for that. All right. So for now,
but I'm always gonna talk about that pajama shirt.
Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Go to the YouTube page right now.
Go ahead and hit that button. Hit that button. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. And we out. You dig?
Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time, since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride, because I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
The whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left. It was dry to the right. It was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lo, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped shit.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
to find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Classic Conversations with Jae Tea
I need
and
to take
Lo.
that applause laughter for my shows. When they ain't laughing, I need to press that button. I need a laugh track.
Laugh track.
You got an audience and don't
Man,
have
some
one.
nights, man.
So when you were looking for jokes, like you said earlier, looking
Yeah,
for
man. Bo, no, we've all been there. Every comic has been there. When you're on stage and the jokes ain't working, and your mouth get dry, and you know when smoke weed and your mouth get dry, and you be on stage looking for jokes. You be lifting the mic stand up. Hey, I had a joke around here somewhere. It's like you lost your keys. It's like you lost your keys of your cell phone looking for. Am I right, Bo? Be like, man, what? I had a joke around this moment. Or sometimes when you're wearing your glasses and looking for them still, like, they right there. But that's how when you're on stage bombing, it's like that. Am I right? Them jokes, you know you got a whole hour, but when it ain't going well, your brain turned to Judas and just leaves you, betrays you.
Just betrays
Your
you.
brain be like, your joke brain be like, nah, we ain't fucking with God today. We're gonna let him just die on his own. Just leave him on stage by himself and die on his own. That's a lonely ass feeling. You wonder. Yeah. Oh yeah. Silence kills. No, I enjoy the silence now. Yeah, man. It took me a while to get there. But yeah. But you don't want to stay silent for too long.
Yeah, not too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you say you enjoy the
more
silence.
than 5 seconds, more than 7 seconds is too long.
Yeah.
So when you enjoy it, how do you explain that? How you enjoy
Well,
the silence?
sometimes you get into I call it my Pryor-esque zone. And I say Pryor because there's times when you watch Pryor, Richard Pryor, that is, and you watch him and the audience is there, but he's lost the audience, meaning that he ain't even there no more. And he's in a zone just telling jokes, and you see his silhouette, and just all you see is darkness, and you see him, and he's in his bag, right, with those characters. And there's moments on stage that I don't try to be, but sometimes you just get everything's a perfect moment, and that night you get the perfect show. The perfect show is that the air is good outside, the greeters, the door people. Energy is great. They greet them with respect. And that carries on to the seaters. The seaters seat you and are nice to you and polite. And then the servers come and with the menu and they serving your food and your drinks on time and it's good and the food is good. And then the energy on stage at comics, all that sets it up for us to do well. So it's not just us, it's this environment of a comedy night.
Very true.
And it's a village and it's the energy is in the air for greatness. And then you're on stage and you're doing your set and you smile and they laughing and you in that pocket, you in your bag, you in your Pryor-esque moments. And sometimes I have an out-of-body experience where I'm outside of myself looking at me on stage and all I see is blackness and myself and I'm telling one of these stories and you just in that zone. And it's a beautiful moment and you ain't even high. Like I don't smoke weed and I've been, in that zone drinking before, but it's just something different about when you're in that set. And that set I'm praying when I do my special, I'm in that zone. I'm praying that everything is aligned on that night for me to have a special, because specials aren't really special anymore. There's a few out there that are really special, and they feel special.
Speak on that for a second.
It's just everybody's doing a half hour, everybody's doing an hour, and all of them aren't special. To me, in my humble opinion, because I'm not a comedy guru or god, I'm just, a fan of the sport and a participant.
Okay.
Special got to feel special. And I feel, in my opinion, your first special should be who you are. That's your calling card. Who the fuck are you? And why are you saying the things you're saying? Why am I laughing at you? And why am I laughing with you? So I overthink everything. That's probably why it's been taking me years to do a special. I'm finally honed it in, and May 9th, I'm doing Netflix is a Joke in LA, and it's going to be like a tester for my special that I'm going to shoot. But that night is going to be a great night. But I'm praying that night, those nights, I have those prior-esque moments where it's out-of-body experience. And I'm like, I never like any of my shows. I've got standing ovation before and hated my set. But there's sometimes when those nights are special, I'm like, yeah, I sucked my dick in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made her squirt on that one. Yeah, she squirted. Look, she ain't never squirted before. She squirted on that one.
Oh, that's
and I
good
mean,
stuff,
sometimes
bro.
you got to pat yourself on the back, and be like, yo, I did that.
Sure.
And I don't care how perfect a show is for other people. To me, I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes it stands in my own way, and you got to be careful of that too, because they say you always pray that no weapons formed against you prosper. Sometimes you the weapon. You keeping everybody else out, but sometimes you the weapon.
Wow.
You shooting yourself in the foot. You overthinking it. You ain't trusting God enough to take you on. I just said God and squirt in the same sentence, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I let God flow.
You did it again.
Yeah, bad choice of words. Sorry. I didn't mean that either. Everybody know me. Know I always say let God flow. I always say that. It's basically let go and let God, but I say let God flow. But anyway, I'm praying that I'm in that moment. I got to find better acronyms or better descriptions to describe. Everything is sex and fighting to me. I got to do more God, references.
Yeah. It's good you said that, though, because so many people, I feel, think that comedy is something. Everybody that's funny at their family reunion feel that they can do comedy.
Right.
Oh man, it's just get up there and say jokes. I got everybody laughing. I got everybody laughing in the backyard. But to hear you actually talk about it,
when they get on stage, that booty hole tighten up.
It shows you that it's actually something behind it. It's not just, hey, I tell jokes. Here's
the thing. No one's born without a talent. God gives everybody a talent. That's the gift he gives you. You got to find it. You got to find it. But when you find it, then you got to hone it. Yeah, a lot of people are naturally funny. A lot of people are naturally gifted in basketball, football, art, whatever, technology, whatever. But you got to put the work in. Mm-hmm. And you gotta hone it. Right. You gotta. It's God give you your talent. It's just a piece of clay, and you got to put the work in to chisel it to make it a statue, make it a monument, make it a sculpture. That's your job. And in a broader scheme of things, it's like he gives you the seed. Bam, you plant that seed. It's your job to plant that seed. When you plant that seed, put it in the right environment, the right soil. That means the right environment, the right people for it to be healthy when it grows. You got to give the right sunlight. That's the positive energy that you're giving it. That plant ain't going to grow if it's not getting sunlight. You got to water it every day. It ain't going to grow if you don't water it. That's the work you put in. And once you do that, he gave you the seed, you put in the right soil, you put in the right sunlight, watering every day, it ain't going to fail. Because he gave you the seed and you put the work in. Once he's going to take it the rest of the way. He going to give it to you, but you got to do something. You can just sit on your ass and it's going to grow. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, all these legends, Hall of Famers, Magic Johnson. I mean, God gave them the gift, but they was in the gym. That's right. Working it, honing it, and look where it got them today. In the conversations of GOATs.
That's right. Yeah.
So find your gift. Find your gift, and once you find your gift, find your it. Your it is, everybody may have the same gift, but not the same it about that gift. Like the gift, I have the gift of comedy, laughter, right? So what's my it? What's my thing in comedy that's going to make me different from everybody else, all the other comedians? That's your it. You find your gift, you find your it, and you put in the work, period. And you got to be tireless with that work.
That's right.
You got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. You can't worry about hanging out, partying, kicking it. Fuck that. It's time for that. I was in comedy clubs every night.
So now that you say that, in regards to you found your talent, how did you recognize that this was your talent? How did you get started in comedy?
Of course, I was inspired by Def Comedy Jam and my brother Joe. Okay. Joe Torre, Big Bro, of course. I've always did what my older siblings did. I always followed in their footsteps, right? And it would be just as good, you know, at them, with them, you know, as them, I mean. So once that happens, I mean, I saw Def Comedy Jam. That was it for me. I mean, I'd seen comedy before then, but it didn't really, I mean, of course, I was a fan of Pryor and Murphy and Cosby and, you know, my mom and dad, mom's Mabley Records, and it's not leave the females out because you know they were dope with it as well. So you know Whoopi. So once you find that, once you see that, and you're like, oh, Def Jam was that thing. Like there's people in my age group, and then somebody I actually physically knew, Joe, who did stand up. Like that's a job. Okay, all right. Let me see what I can do. And, you know, so once I found it, then I dedicated myself to it. You look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe,
You said
theme, I got my own theme music. It's 112. So 112 is 112. So my birthday is January 12th, 1969. So every day my alarm goes off to thank God that he put me on this earth. At 12:02, it goes off. My mom passed in July. So 12:02 every day. My mom was born December 2nd. So, and then my dad, and then 9/12. My dad was born September 12th. So I have reminders on my phone just to thank God for giving me my mom, giving me my dad, giving me life. And then it goes off again at 8/14, which is August 14th. That's when I almost died last year. So I just get those reminders throughout the day that, okay, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. But anyway, what were we talking about?
See, people, comedians actually, you see, and this is what I like to see because so many people feel that comedians are just dense
assholes.
folks
We are.
dense folks with a whole bunch of jokes.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
comedians are very
There's
intelligent people.
I think they're one of the most intelligent people on the earth.
I don't know what happened to Bo Peep, but no, I'm just Bo Peep is beyond intelligent. He's intelligent on a whole nother level.
That just showed a depth that I guarantee you there's nobody looking at this unless they already know you, knew what that was about. Somebody out there's going, damn, this is unprofessional ass, got his phone ringing.
No, and y'all saw I put it on airplane mode and do not disturb.
Yeah, you did.
But God came through all of that. I don't care what you got your phone on. When God want to get through, he want to get through.
Boy, that's heavy.
You saw me put it on airplane mode. You saw me put it on do not disturb. And my ringer off.
Yeah. That's
but when
heavy
Joe
right
knocking
there.
at the door, and I don't mean my brother, when Joe knocking at the door, Jehovah, you better let him in.
That's right.
When Joe at the door, let him in.
That's right.
And not Joe Torre, because he's going to talk about you.
That's good stuff, bro.
Or actually go to the gym.
That's
with
that's some good stuff, man. All right, so Def Comedy Jam, seeing people that's your age and you recognize
it would have
them
been
as a
cool
job.
if you'd have rolled into a me and Joe Story relationship after that. I thought you were. I thought it was teeing you up. But that's
I want you to finish. I want to finish where you were.
We still get that up.
Yeah. We get there. We get there.
I gave you a layup. Like Magic to Michael Cooper. I was gonna go back down court pointing at you.
I wanted to go out and shoot a 3-pointer. Today's NBA.
Right. Be at the goal and run all the way back out to the 3-point line.
Only down by one, we're gonna shoot a 3.
That was rude to what I did. I apologize.
That was good.
Sometimes I got my producer hat on too much.
Yeah.
Take it off. But you talking about Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Got you started. You saw people that was your age
Yes.
and you recognized that it was a job.
Yes.
So then that's what got you going with it.
Yes, Def Comedy Jam. You know, my brother Joe Torre, of course, Def Comedy Jam. And that whole season of Def Jam, that first season, you know, Cedric, Bernie Mac.
Phenomenal.
You know, Eddie Griffin. You know, those guys are on that, man.
Historical.
Yeah. Dale Givens,
Yeah.
Yvette Wilson. You know, they were killing on that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Back then, I was like, wow, these are people who are kind of in my age range. But like Joe, I knew Joe, so that was like the key to start the engine for me.
Yeah.
And you were still in St. Louis?
No,
at the
no,
time?
well, I was in St. Louis when it debuted. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I hadn't moved out to LA yet.
So Joe
That was an interesting night too.
Uh-oh. Damn.
Because
Your facial expression.
Because
Damn. What happened?
First of all, Joe went on to college like my other siblings, right? And got his degree and everything. And then and Joe can tell the story better than I can. But when my dad found out he was doing stand-up, like, nigga, what? We ain't sent you to college for 4 years? And Joe tells the same story because it's his story. It's like, you could have not gone to college and did stand-up. So when Def Jam debuted, And my dad, we grew up Catholic. My dad grew up Methodist. Mom and dad was together, but we didn't go to the same church. And my dad would tell everybody in church, his son gonna be on TV. Gonna be HBO, Def Comedy Jam. Nobody knew what Def Jam was. It was a new show, new phenomenon.
Right.
And at the time, I got kicked out of college. And I was living with my sister at the time. And shout out to Roberta. And cable TV was not in the city of St. Louis. And my sister lived on the outskirts of the city. So it had cable. So she had HBO, right? So my dad came over proud with a VHS tape, still in the wrapper. Him and my mom. And he had the VCR sitting on top of the TV. And he took the wrapper off the VHS tape. Told everybody at church, his son gonna be on TV. He put the tape in, boom,
Betamax.
Yeah, and man, Joe came out there. How you motherfuckers doing? And my dad's face was like, I don't know if you've seen the movie American History X. Yeah. When Ed Norton is getting arrested and he's smiling, and that smile goes to reality. Like, what the fuck is just happening? My dad was like, that smile faded, right? It wasn't that Joe wasn't funny. Joe killed it. Right. But it was we had never cursed in front of our family, our parents like that. We ain't white.
Yeah.
Right? White kids curse in front of their parents. Like, fuck you, mom, you fucking whore. Black kids don't do that shit.
Right.
So we never cursed in front of our family before. So my dad, he got up in the middle of Joe's set, ejected the tape.
No, he didn't.
Took it out, sat back down and watched it. And it was like, I was like, wow. But then once he found out that, it's an honest living, Joe's, killing it, it made it easy for me.
Okay.
Makes it easier for me. Joe paved the way in a lot of ways. He was like a lead blocker in a way. He's that pulling guard, that pulling when you getting that pill, and he got that block. So he cleared a lot of paths for me. He cleared a lot of the trees that was in the forest to give me a path to come through smooth.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's good brother's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Brother's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess that led to you moving to LA.
Well, no, I moved to LA because I wasn't doing shit in St. Louis, but working at the WIC office, and a store called Grandpa Pigeons and Drug Emporium, and I had a lot of jobs back then, and Sound Warehouse was a music store.
Yeah, I remember
so
that,
it was just like, man, I ain't doing shit in the Lou. And
but all y'all are athletic. Your whole family's fairly out. You, Joe,
Ramon, my other brother, Ramon, the one I like. No, I'm joking.
The one I like.
Big, I love all my families, but no, Ramon, he was out there first. He moved. He's military, so he moved to LA first, and then Joe followed him, and then I followed Joe. And it's funny because all three of us moved to LA at 23 years old.
Oh wow,
crazy. We weren't even thinking about it. It just happened at 23. We like, okay, it's time to.
So you and Joe both moved out there to get into comedy, or I know
moved
Joe.
out there,
Joe moved first.
Joe moved. No, Ramon moved first,
and then Joe.
He's a writer, very talented writer.
Okay.
And then Joe moved out there after Ramon. And then I moved out there after Joe, 1992. I drove out there August 26th. Got there on the 28th, something like that. Anyway, I drove, me and my college roommate at the time, Leon Whitener. Shout out to Leon. But yeah.
And once you got out there,
I was hustling. I was not hustling as in, I was in the streets, but not like that.
But just
working. I was slinging scripts. I was a PA on the Martin Show, delivering scripts. I was doing extra work, background work with props that eat. I was a prop that eat. Because you go, get booked in a movie or TV show, you just on set eating all damn day, eating for free. But you in the background.
It's a beautiful thing.
Props that eat. So
how'd you get the PA gig?
Oh, you just signed up for Central Casting.
Really?
First PA, the PA gig. No, not the background work. Now, extra work is different.
Yeah.
Props that eat. That you sign up with Central Casting. And then they send you stuff. I don't think it was emails back then. I forgot how they sent it to you. But you find out. Call-in number. Right. Thank you, Bo.
Yeah,
Moving around.
Casting here.
So Central Casting, and you just do extra work, and you network from that on. At the comedy clubs, they'll come down and look for comedians. They know we broke and hungry and want to be on camera, so they'll come get us some comedy clubs. And hey, we're shooting this a Celine Dion video. Yep. I did it. Celine Dion, Love Can Move Mountains. I'm in there, Venice Beach in the choir robe, you know. We're doing a Rick Astley video. I'm in the mountains. I'm in the Mojave Desert in a choir robe. I can't sing a lick, but I'm back there cooning like a motherfucker, you know, overacting. We need your background on Family Matters. I mean, the cafeteria scene and the fight food scene. I'm in the background overacting. So yeah, hey man, you network, you pay the bills, get a couple of phone numbers,
Right.
you know,
Right.
you know, a couple of background ladies.
Well, I'm sure. But the PA gig with Martin though.
Big hit with Martin, man, Joe.
Okay.
Joe called Martin, like, hey man, little brother in town, I want this nigga out my pockets.
Right.
Can you give him a job?
Yeah.
So yeah, went in for an interview with the production coordinator, and man, I got the job and I worked my ass off.
Yeah.
Or lounging, but we were raised that way.
Yeah, you were.
My dad was
PAs.
military drill sergeant. My mom, you know, was a school teacher. I worked my ass off. I worked and was learning everything behind the scenes at the same time.
Yeah, PAs
That job
go
was
hard.
great. It was great. It was a great college for me. But I learned about the business. I learned what directors do, what producers do, what a line producer is, what a grip is, what a AD, assistant director is, what a set PA, a showrunner is,
Yeah.
what writers do. I learned what actors do, what's in the script and what they've improvised. And like, oh shit, you can do that? I learned that. And there was no better college than the Martin Show for me. Because that cast was incredible. The cast is incredible. The writers were incredible.
Absolutely.
That's why it's an iconic show today.
Absolutely.
It's funny because I do shows with Tisha Campbell now, who's doing stand-up.
Yeah, about that.
Man, and we just laugh at those times because, you know, and it's funny because they treated me back then as a PA as if I was a cast member. It was
That's
respect.
dope. That's dope.
And I have so much respect for them and so much respect, you know, for the game. But Tisha was kind, and Tashina was kind, and Martin was kind, and they were, you know, Tommy and Carl Payne, all kind.
I mean, you think about it. Back then, I mean, they weren't thinking that they were above everybody else.
No.
It just seems like it seems like they were the type of.
Because they all been there before.
There it is.
They had already been there before. You know, Carl Payne had been on the Cosby Show already, and Tisha and
That's right.
Tashina had already been
Yeah.
acting, stage acting, but also Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
You know, Martin was already, you know,
Yeah.
a big star. You know, Def Jam and Do the Right Thing and
Sure.
and you know what's the other one?
TV show we had What's Happening.
Yeah, was that? Yeah,
What's
so
Happening Now.
they had been there
Yeah.
before.
See, it's not like that.
And Tommy
now.
Ford was already a star as well.
Didn't Tommy do comedy also?
I don't know if Tommy Ford. I don't remember Tommy
I don't
doing
think he did
stand up.
comedy. He was just always around.
Martin was the
Okay.
only one that did stand up at that time.
That time.
Okay.
Tisha always wanted to do it.
Really?
I talked to her a long time ago when I was interviewing her for the Fat Tuesday documentary. She was telling me how she used to sit in the back of the Comedy Act Theater when Robert Harris and my brother and Jamie and Martin was all to go on stage, and she would sit back in the back and watch. And I always wanted to do it, but never did it. She was too afraid to do it. And then she finally got her chance, and she's out there killing it now. She's killing
Yeah,
it.
she was
She's
at
killing it.
Helium,
on
I
stage.
think last
Yeah,
week or 2 weeks
she's
ago.
loved. She has her fan base who loves her. She has a story. She's already a great animation and a great storyteller. And she adapted well. And she's in the clubs. I've seen her in a room in LA with 20 people in the audience, going on stage, working it out.
That's when you work it out.
That's when you love it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she putting the work in. That's why I don't mind when you put the work in. You want to come into our field? Come on, put the work in, get the reps in.
How do you see these guys now? 'Cause you said something earlier about how the people would come to the comedy clubs basically to find talent.
Right.
And those days appear to be gone now. You know what I mean? Because
Not really, but
You think it's not gone?
It's
With
not
social
gone.
media now? Go ahead.
I mean, they gotten lazier, but there's still people who still go to the actual physical comedy club.
Okay.
You know, that's what Fat Tuesdays was all about. Fat Tuesdays was about showcasing comedians. It was never about me, because it's never about you. It should never be about you. It's always about what you can do. You were servants. So it was never about me in the first place. I wanted to showcase comedians because industry wasn't coming to the hood to see black comedians after the Rodney King riots. So Fat Tuesdays was that night that I took to the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard, a establishment that really, at that time, wasn't really fucking with us unless you had a name really. And I wanted to showcase comedians. I already had an agent and manager. I was already good. I was already eating. But I'm like, man, there's a lot of other talented motherfuckers ain't eating. So I took the hood to Hollywood. And that was the birth of Fat Tuesdays. And you know, I want to showcase these brothers and sisters who was in the hood killing it.
Okay.
Giving them a platform. But also, selfishly, a room for me to work out.
Sure.
A room for me. Hosting is what helped my stage presence. Hosting is what, you know, I put the rep. When you host, you putting reps in.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to showcase, you know, me as well. And I really didn't do a lot of written material back then. I did a lot of crowd work, which is popular now, like it's just been invented. The crowd work been around since slavery.
For real.
You know them niggas in them cotton fields talking about Kunta half foot and you know, Kizzy's long ass titties, you know, and Harriet Tubman's bad breath. You know they was in them cotton fields talking about him, Harriet. I know you're gonna lead us to freedom, but your breath funky as a motherfucker. She didn't get fucked. She shut up, I'll shoot you, nigga. My breath hot, take these hot bullets in you. Harriet Tubman was a beast. Shout out to Harriet Tubman. Underground Railroad. But yeah. So, you know. Yeah, so that was giving other people, that's the service of it. You're not giving this platform to hold it in. You're giving it platform to serve, to help others. That's how you serve God, by helping others. And you can't help everybody.
Right.
Somebody see this and become, hey nigga, I need $5.
Right.
I need a roll. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean that's what I would continue to do with this brand of Fat Tuesdays is put more projects on where I can tell more of our stories. And I also wanted Fat Tuesdays, the documentary, to be told to tell our stories. Our stories as Black comedians aren't told enough. And there's some very rich and wonderful, dark and beautiful, you know, dark and lovely, beautiful origin stories about the journeys of these comedians who are broken on the inside. Because that's why we do stand up.
Right.
We're broken on the inside. We're dark individuals. We do comedy to bring light to those dark areas. So, you know, a lot of us are crazy for real. So we got to fight them demons, and we fight them demons on stage. And you know, and so I want to tell these stories. I'm going to tell these stories, not wanna. I'm going to tell these stories because wanna is an excuse to say, well, I tried.
Right.
I don't even say that. But yeah, so that's our job. You know, Def Jam led to Fat Tuesdays. Fat Tuesdays led to me telling these stories. It's all God's plan. It's all connected.
Now you said about the Fat Tuesday documentary. The Fat Tuesday documentary came out and it was a big success.
Huge success. It did great for. Somebody just sent me something last week, and they sent me an article that I didn't know existed about how well it did for Amazon. And I was like, wow, I was humbled by it. I sent it to Reggie Hudlin, who co-produced it and who directed it and co-executive produced it. I sent it to Original Productions, who was a production company. I sent it to GramNet, which is Kelsey Grammer's company. They co-produced it. And I sent it to all of them. I'm like, wait, look what we did.
Wow.
You know, look what we did as a team, as a village. Look what we did. We did something great.
But with that, you're saying now that you're going to continue to explain more about
I also sent it to my agents and our innovative artists. Who really was the first place I took it. And they were like, my God, you been sitting on this?
Wow.
And innovative artists, you know, shout out to Bad Bad, shout out to Tamara Goins.
Absolutely.
Who took it to the studios, took it to the production companies.
That's what's up.
And innovative artists got the ball rolling, man. And it was all God putting all that together. And it happened. But yeah, so it did well for Amazon.
So, but you're saying now that you're going to continue with it.
Yeah.
Kind of tell them what you mean when you said.
Well, there's when I created the first time, when I first created this, because I created it years ago. Right? It takes years for this shit to work. And it was that seed that was planted. And I kept watering it. And that's the story in itself, because I was on a flight. I had stopped doing Fat Tuesdays. I was on a flight with Michael Blackson. And we're both going to Sacramento. It was on Southwest. Going to Sacramento, Southwest Airlines. I'm an American Airlines guy, but back then I was Southwest. But we're going to Sacramento, and we had a conversation. He was like, man, I miss Fat Tuesdays. These young comics don't realize how important it was. Man, somebody need to tell that story. And I was like, huh.
Who better?
And I love documentaries. And I said, you know, when I got back to LA, I'm a pack rat like my mom, you know, with hoarders. I went to my footage. I went to my storage unit, and where I keep all my old shit. And I went through stuff and see what I had. I started calling comedians up and getting their stories, and they had amazing stories. I started calling my staff up, my seaters, my greeters, my managers that I had working at the time, my bookers, like their stories were so rich and so amazing. Like, man. So I started putting stuff together. I called young director, up and coming, Bishop Moore. And we started just doing interviews. And I interviewed Michael Blackson and Cedric and Regina King and Lunell, and they were, Dan and Green and Ralph Harris, and they were Tommy Davidson. They would allow me to come in, and so I wanted to film them. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. They all did these little interviews for me. They helped me sell it. They helped me, take it to, so I can say, hey, look, this is who I got. Then I had some old footage, So with all that, man, I put a scissors together and took it to Innovative Artists, and then they got the ball rolling. But that's how it started. And so, to tell this story and tell more stories, it's just to me it's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because our stories as comedians don't get told enough.
Right.
I don't know if I answered your question. I went on a tangent.
You did. I mean, because I want to elaborate on the fact that you're going to continue to tell these stories with Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you're doing it, and this is something you're doing on your own?
No, you can't do it alone. I can't do. You'd be stupid. I'll be stupid to do it alone. I don't know everything. Like, I would love to have directed the documentary, but I'm smart enough to know that I ain't never directed shit in my life but traffic when I was a crossing guard in grade school.
Another job.
That's the only thing I directed. I directed my own home porn videos. They're pretty good on them, but but no. I knew I needed somebody who knew what they were doing because I was too close to it.
Okay.
Because it's hard to kill your baby.
Right. Okay.
It's hard to cut out shit that you don't need, or a story you want to fit in and it throws the narrative off, or it doesn't fit the narrative. I want everything in there. I want to interview everybody.
Right.
Too close to it. So you got to get somebody who knows what they're doing to tell you no.
Gotcha.
That don't belong there. So when Reggie came aboard, Reggie Hudlin, I'd already had a lot of the research done. I mean, he brought his research team and did further research, like to validate a lot of my claims. But I had these binders, the big thick ones, the ones that Hillary Clinton had on them binders. I had them thick ones, right? I had 5 of them that I'd done all the research. I interviewed so many comedians that got their origin story. I got their backstory, their Fat Tuesday stories, and stories I remember, the things that happened at Fat Tuesdays. And when I came aboard, I gave it to Reggie. The binders, he was like, wow, I've never been on a project in all my years that's been this well put together already. I was like, this is important to me. I said, this is important to me as far as like getting these stories out. And I never wanted it to be about me. I wanted to be about the comedians and the struggle and where they came from. And they kept saying, well, you need to be the protagonist, which means the guy everybody roots for. I'm like, well, no, it's not about me. I'm not worthy. And they were like, no, we got to have something to ground it. And you are the story. So I gave in, it's like, because they know what they're doing. I didn't see that.
Right.
But they saw it.
So,
Byron Phillips, another one who co-directed and co-produced it too. It was a beast too.
So we should we look forward to the next one?
Oh yeah, and several more. It's gonna have a bunch of babies. Yeah, Fat Tuesday's gonna be a whore, and it's gonna get pregnant every time an idea run up in it. It's gonna give birth to these little Fat Tuesdayettes. Fat Tuesdays will be a whore.
That's what's up.
Full throat whore.
Full throat.
Whore.
Every time an idea run up into it, oh God.
Every idea that run up into the Fat Tuesday machine. Fat Tuesday gonna give birth to it.
Bo, you can get slutted out, man. Go
Bo did Fat Tuesday. Bo Peep did Fat Tuesdays. Yeah.
Make sure you're a part of this.
Can they hear him?
No.
Oh.
They had that deep voice in the background. It sounded like he
Okay.
talking from
Talking
from the heavens. That's what he do. He just come in and start talking.
Yeah.
That's what Bo be talking like he from the heavens.
All right. He don't look like it. Look like he been to hell 3 times and back. He don't look like he been to the heavens.
Hey, guy.
Maybe a stripper in Magic City named Heaven. That's the only heaven he been to.
Hey, guy, I love you for Fat Tuesday, dog. That made me. I got on Martin Lawrence show from that. I got on did a 32 city tour with Magic Johnson from that.
Yeah, Magic used to come.
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday gave you a platform. It didn't make you.
Yeah.
God made you. You made you better. I mean, you honed you, and Fat Tuesdays gave you to showcase what you did.
Yeah. I got what ICM from your.
ICM is an agency out in L.A.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Outside with Russell Simmons, Stan Lathan, Brillstein, and Gray.
Yeah,
from your
Brillstein
stage.
Gray.
Yeah.
So Russell Simmons and Stan Lathan. Stan Lathan is Sanaa Lathan's dad, who directed every Def Comedy Jam there is, and so many other things. They formed a management group called Brillstein and Brillstein and Gray was already a management team, you know, and then one of the managers over there, one of the guys over there was co-producer on Def Comedy Jam. So then they formed a nigga division called SLBG. You know, once Def Jam was a success, they saw, man, we got these, you know, we got this over here doing its own separate thing. So let's start SLBG with this Simmons, Lathan, Brillstein, and Gray. So the blacks and the Jews got together and created this this management agency. It wasn't an agency; it was that management agency that took us further on to the promised land. Wow. Yeah, and then so I'm sorry, Bo.
No, I'm saying, man, that all happened because of your stage. For your letting comics go up and be seen, like you say. That all happened because you made that platform.
Hey, man, but I ain't write none of your jokes. Now, and I used to always see Nick Cannon, because he was discovered there. I don't know what happened with the Trump shit. But Nick Cannon, he just always say, man, you made me. I owe you. I said, you don't owe me nothing. I didn't write none of your jokes. I didn't make one phone call on your behalf. I didn't sit at one meeting. I gave you a platform. You performed. Somebody saw you.
Took advantage of it.
Took advantage of it. God created that lane for you. I just built the pavement. It's like this. Fat Tuesdays was the carpool lane. Everybody who's came to Fat Tuesdays, who's gone on to greatness, even Bo, despite what popular belief is, everybody's going on to greatness, was going to get there anyway without Fat Tuesdays. Fat Tuesdays was just a carpool lane. They make them get there maybe a little bit quicker.
Okay. Right.
So, but they were going to get to their destiny anyway, period. Because they were already putting in the work. It just happened to be they put in the work before I even knew who they were. Fat Tuesdays happened. They performed. Somebody saw them. It's all God's plan for all of us. It's all calculated. Nothing new.
So have you ever considered, or they've tried to bring you back into a room like that?
Oh, absolutely. For years.
And
years.
In
fact, probably overthinking it.
Okay.
If when I say no weapons formed against you and you may be the weapon, sometimes I'm the weapon. Sometimes I overthink things.
Okay.
And like I'm outthink God. But it's I brought it back a few times, but on a bigger level. Like I've taken it on the road. I've done it in other cities. My birthday events are usually a Fat Tuesdays event in a bigger venue than the Comedy Store. Shout out to the Comedy Store who allowed us to come in there. And the Comedy Store was very fitting for Fat Tuesdays to be there. Because if you don't know LA has a bunch of comedy clubs. The main three are the Improv, the Laugh Factory, and the Comedy Store at that time. And the Improv was a buttoned-up club. Like, suits and, kind of white bread. Like white bread. The Laugh Factory was kind of like wheat bread. A little wheat bread with maybe rye bread, maybe rye.
Right.
But the Comedy Store was Raisin Toast. It's raisin bread. It was the Misfits. It was little raisins. Who put these raisins in this damn bread? Who the fuck idea was to put raisins in fucking bread? Because the Comedy Store took the Misfits.
Gotcha.
If you look at the Comedy Store and people who came through there, Yakov Smirnoff and Jim Carrey and Richard Pryor, they were the goofball, Gandhi Kaufman.
Yeah,
so it was fitting that the Comedy Store did a night like Fat Tuesdays because all the other clubs didn't want a nigga night. Comedy Store took a shot on us, first with Eddie Griffin, because he did a night there first that lasted a few months. So he paved the way for even Fat Tuesdays with his night. Then a fight broke out and Tresh and Tupac was beating some niggas up with a chain and
that was it.
Yeah, that was it of that. And get these niggas out of here. But I came through with these dimples and this handsome smile with raggedy teeth, and they gave me a shot. you know, because my manager, Jeff Chetty, knew someone over there and made a phone call. Yeah.
Use your microphone.
Oh no, yeah, I mixed it up a few times. You want to say it on the mic?
Guy, you had people like Andrew Dice Clay who would come through there.
Yeah, Bob Saget.
Wasn't just white, wasn't just black comics.
Yeah,
he had the best of, you know, all of them would come through there because that's where they want to be seen.
And the
they
thing
heard about the crowd. I mean, you talking about A-list people in the audience. I mean, Denzel's and
Prince.
Spike Lee's and Prince and it was A-list.
Kanye's mom.
Yeah. So they wanted to
Eddie
be there.
Murphy, Richard Pryor. Watch the doc. If you haven't seen the doc, it's on Amazon Prime. It's got Fat Tuesdays, the era hip hop comedy. It's a 3-part series, directed by the great Reggie Hudlin, co-produced by Original Productions and GramNet, it's Kelsey Grammer's company. Amazon produced it, man, paid for it, and it's 3-part series, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't even know that was a thing. Somebody called me and said, "Man, you got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, Fat Tuesdays." I'm like, okay. They said, "Man, you know how big that is?" Because some of my movies didn't get any tomatoes. You know, I did some movies. The Animal, they dogged me on The Animal. I don't think I got one fucking tomato doing The Animal. That's because of Rob Snyder. Anyway, and we got Best Documentary of 2022 in the New York Times. Wow. And we got looked upon by the Emmys. FYC, we did the For Your Consideration. We did the whole run. We didn't get the nomination, but they put it in the running for a nomination, which is huge.
Fire. Yeah.
And the Uptown Awards, Uptown Magazine honors. They honored us, man. Thank you. Shout out to Uptown Honors, man. They honored us, and yeah, man. 100 Black Men of St. Louis. They honored us. So yeah, it's been good. It's been real good. But check it out. I'm telling you, it's gonna take you back.
It's great. It's absolutely phenomenal.
And my man Cat Williams, you know, he did his Club Shay Say and said some things about it that wasn't exactly correct. I'm not gonna say he lied. He just misspoke because we talk about Kevin Hart. He said Kevin Hart, you know, he said I did a beautiful documentary, but I lied in it. And he said, you know, because we Kevin Hart been through there, you know, Tiffany Haddish, you know, is in my documentary, Steve Harvey and Cedric. And he was saying that they never performed there, which is true or not true. Cedric performed there a lot. And I posted video of Cedric being there in 1996 on stage at Fat Tuesdays. I posted the video. You know, with Cedric, because he's a little bit smaller than he is now, but it had more hair. But that was Cedric.
Right.
That's Kevin Hart on stage at Fat Tuesdays. Kevin Hart talks about that he learned to navigate through Hollywood by coming to Fat Tuesdays. You know, Tiffany Haddish, we said she was too young to get in. She never did Fat Tuesdays at the club. She did my bigger show, but she wasn't ready. And we talk about that. And so we said she came through. No, we did a whole segment on Tiffany Haddish coming up through the Laugh Factory. So he just kind of misspoke on that one because we never said she came through. She did Fat Tuesdays. Right. And then he said Steve Harvey. You know, we never said Steve Harvey did Fat Tuesdays, but Steve Harvey was there. He did. Bernie Mac was there. My 30th birthday, I did a big Fat Tuesdays. They were there. And so I just had to post, you know, the receipts that like. Right. And the only reason I did it wasn't no clap back, because, you know, Cat's my guy still, man, you know? Because if I'm going to live in this documentary space, who's going to trust me with a documentary if I'm telling lies like that?
Right. Facts.
Who's going to trust me?
That's right.
And this is how I plan to eat when the lights go off on stage. And so I just had to come show receipts like, no, I need people to trust me with their stories. And so, you know, that's why I only posted like, hey, but Cat got very loyal followers because they was in the comments killing me. They were like, even though I put a video of Cedric the Entertainer at Fat Tuesdays in 1996, they were like, oh, how you know he went? Well, we see the video. How we know he told jokes? Really? So I'm just introducing motherfuckers on stage. Now this ain't Cat. This is his followers, his lovely followers. And you know, like. I put a picture of Kevin Hart on stage and then pictures and a video of Kevin saying how you know that's real?
Right.
AI wasn't that popular a couple years ago.
Right. Yeah.
True story.
So it's just, but you know, when you got followers like that, though, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. I don't, you know, I got some really good followers. You know, them followers willing to die for Cat. You know, that's love right there.
Yeah, something.
It's Trump. It's Trump-like followers.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, man. But Cat used to come to Fat Tuesdays. Cat, I was talking to another comedian. She was like, I was there when Cat went up, and these two managers saw him and went and chased him down when he got off stage and managed him for a while. When Bo Peep said, you know, he got to do the Magic Johnson, Magic was there. And Magic, that was special to me because I'm a Laker fan because of Magic Johnson. But Magic was coming down there to see, he had a management agency. He was coming down to see Gary Owen. Gary Owen met his wife at ex-wife at Fat Tuesdays.
Wow.
So many things happen at Fat, and these stories, a lot of these stories are not in the documentary.
Right.
A lot of these stories we couldn't get to. A lot of these stories didn't fit the narrative.
Got you.
So there's a lot more meat left on the bone. It's like you got a tomahawk that you paid $300 for, and you just took that much off of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot more meat on this Fat Tuesday bone.
Yeah.
It's a lot more impregnation that need to come into Fat Tuesday.
Look like so.
Fat Tuesday's gonna be a whore.
Look like she about to get it.
Open them legs, Fat Tuesday. Open them legs. Open the ass too if you need to. Fat. No, I'm just joking.
Like
Went too far.
Now, listen,
Not me, Fat Tuesday.
I have to ask you this because I'm sure we talked about it. Everybody always asks you this in regards to life. How was it being on that set, day in and day out?
Unmatchable for the product. I mean, I've been on some great sets. Not get it twisted, but to be on there with legends, you know, who's already legends and on the way to be even, you know, on the way to be legends. I mean, these are guys I looked up to, you know, Eddie Murphy. You know, once I got into comedy and I started doing stand-up and started studying Eddie Murphy, crazy. Martin Lawrence. Because of Def Jam is the reason why I did stand-up. He was a host of Def Comedy Jam. You know, I was a PA on the Martin show.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, I was a PA on the Martin show. I went to delivering scripts
That's crazy.
with Martin, even though I guest starred on Martin too, but to be in a major motion picture with him. Bernie Mac. Me and Bernie Mac was on the Kings of Comedy Tour. I was the first host of the Kings of Comedy Tour in 1998. 97, 98. We started December 97 and then went into all of 98. So me and Bernie was together all the time because shooting the movie Life during the week and then going out on doing dates on the weekend.
That's crazy.
Anthony Anderson, me and Anthony Anderson had worked together before already, doing movies, and I'd see him in the club, and you know, when he first started doing stand-up. Miguel Nunez, you know, Miguel. I was on a show called Good News, right?
Listen to the names, man.
Miguel was on Sparks, another UPN show, and their stage was right next door to ours. So we'd come each other, him, Terrence Howard, Robin Givens, Kim Whitley, Arif Kinchin. You know, we're all, I'd go in there and say to hang out with them a lot. You know, shout out to James Avery, rest in peace. You know, so, you know, we would all hang out. So you know, Anthony Anderson and Miguel, and I worked with them before. You know, Eddie Murphy used to come to Fat Tuesday. So that was a what? Eddie Murphy?
I know, right?
So you know, it was cool because the chemistry was great. If you seen the movie, chemistry was awesome.
Oh man, come
Then
on.
you add in the other talented cast.
Like I said, bro, it was just, I still look at it and I still find stuff. We was talking about it earlier. I'm looking at people in the background and looking at their facial expressions.
Yeah, man.
You don't even recognize that. You're usually looking at the person that's speaking. But I'm looking at Anthony Anderson in the background making a certain movement or something. Like it's crazy how much stuff you miss and then you go back.
That scene where Miguel Nunez, when something happened, Miguel dropped the water, but I mean, some of that stuff ain't scripted. When you get, and I say this all the time, people probably tired of hearing me say this. When you create an environment for people, for creators to create and bring their ideas to that character, you create that type of geniusness. And Eddie Murphy created that environment. Day one. Told the director, let him go.
Let him go.
And I'm telling you, it's like, and if so many people would quit trying to control everything and let people be people, quit being intimidated, quit being a little bitch, and let people grow, let them flow. Because you all going, is Jerry Seinfeld, was he the most talented actor on Seinfeld? No. But he surrounded himself by a talented cast that made him even better.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I think him not being the most talented actor is what made him stand out so much in
Yeah,
that show.
he was smart. He's like, okay, these are seasoned. I'm a seasoned comedian, but these are seasoned actors.
Sure.
I'm gonna sit back and ride this motherfucking gravy train.
Right.
Now he was a very important part of it. He was the glue. But you gotta accept being the glue. If you ain't the funniest, hey, be self-aware. That's the problem with the world today. A lot of people aren't self-aware. That's what we talked about earlier about the A-list and the A-list. A-list and an A-list.
Right.
A lot of these so-called celebrities aren't self-aware. Then look at yourself. You know exactly you ain't who you think you are, motherfucker. You know when you look in the mirror in the morning and you woke up and that shit you did last night, you know that ain't you. You know that ain't you. Quit acting like you motherfucking all that. You a child of God just like I am.
Yeah.
Period.
That's what's up. That's
Quit
what's up.
fronting. Fake it till you make it. And that's what it is. When they say fake it till you make it, my definition is people don't change. I'm going to rephrase that. People don't change. Alcohol and success brings out who you really are. People get successful and who they really are come out.
Absolutely.
So you faking like you humble. You faking like you nice. And then once you get to where you don't feel like you need anybody anymore,
Here it comes.
then that's the make it part. And that's when your real self comes out.
I agree.
That's who you really were in the first fucking place.
I agree with that.
So when they fake it till you make it, in my definition is like, that ain't who you really are. You faking it, and once you made it and you forget where you came from,
Explains a lot.
yeah. But you actually don't forget. You forgot
Explains
who
a
blessed you with that talent is what it is, and those opportunities.
I agree with that. 100%.
No, I know I'm sounding hypocritical that I bring in God a lot, and my mouth is foul. As they say, Steve Harvey said, God ain't done with me yet.
Done with you yet.
He ain't finished me. I ain't perfect. Don't be like, he's telling God, but he on there talking about, vegetarian and impregnating whore. Hey, I ain't perfect. You ain't perfect.
You being yourself.
Being me.
We appreciate
Exactly.
that. That's right.
100%.
What you're doing. Recently,
It's gonna be a two-part.
we had a-
It's probably gonna be a two-part episode.
this is it for me. After this, I'm done. But recently, you had.
I mean, I can go on forever. I don't give
I
a
know
fuck.
you can. That's why I want to get this one in, so I get the hell up out of here.
Tonight at
Nova
Nova.
Kitchen and Cocktails.
Yes. Comedy, conversation, and cocktails. That's right. It's an industry event. I mean, you don't have to be in the industry to come. Just come and soak up some of this knowledge from this actors and comedians and writers and producers are going to be there. Love to see you in the house. And then this weekend, Helium Comedy Club in Alpharetta. My first time there. I've done all the other clubs in Atlanta. So I'm the first time doing this one. So come out. My man Lewis Dix, a legend. Bo know Lewis Dix. Lewis Dix is a legend in the game. He's going to be out there with me. And Kiana Dancy, she's hosting this weekend. One of your homegirls, one of your own. Got to have a lady on the show, always. So come see us this weekend.
I was going to ask you if it was like your first time at the Helium out here.
Yeah, first time. It's new.
Yeah,
it's new.
right,
It's like,
About
yeah.
a year now.
Yeah. Like the new teeth you got last week, the veneers.
He
You
said
just
new
got
teeth.
in. No, you still getting used to them. The muscle in your mouth ain't used to. You talking like Mr. Ed, like Will. Like,
I appreciate that. That lets me know I'm doing a good job.
yeah,
Because he's definitely mine.
yeah. You're right. Now, who would get veneers with a gap?
With a gap. That's right.
and brown at that. Who would get brown veneers? He got some used veneers. He went to a ghetto dentistry, and they went and dug up an old person, got their veneers and put them in his mouth with a gap.
Oh boy. All right. Oh gosh. Last thing, man. You recently had you mentioned it earlier in regards to you had a medical scare.
Yeah.
Recently.
That's why the cigar sitting in front of me. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned Tony Tone a couple of times because he was actually the person that actually looked out because you had the medical scare. So
yeah.
Go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Had a pulmonary embolism in my heart, this big, size of a crab cake. And that's a blood clot, for those who don't know what it was. I knew the blood clot was. I didn't know the pulmonary embolism was. So I found out that day.
Yeah, I bet you did.
But yeah, I almost died August. And it was 2 weeks after my mom had died.
Right.
We hadn't even buried her yet. And here I am, on my deathbed, which I thought was going to be my deathbed. And I'm telling you, power of prayer. I usually call my mama But my mom was gone, so I called my big sister Roberta.
Wow.
So she took over the reins from my mom being the prayer warrior, because now she's like, she's not the oldest, but her prayers are powerful. And she got on the horn and got the troops to start praying for me. And yeah, man, you got to take care of your health. I talk about it on stage a lot because it's important. I feel like my platform is not just to make you laugh, but to make you keep you alive. And the reason why I'm not smoking cigars anymore because I quit. I quit smoking cigars because it led to. It wasn't the sole reason. I'm not telling people to quit smoking cigars. Just be responsible when you smoke cigars. When you're doing anything that's going to affect your body, balance it. And life is all about balance, and you got to balance it. Like when I was smoking, because first of all, and I'm not telling anybody not smoke. I'm not anti-cigars. Do what you want. But tobacco, it makes your blood sticky, and it shrinks your veins, right? So I was smoking damn near 3 a day, right? So you just got to be healthy with it. So I was taking mullein. It's an herb, and burdock root, which usually mullein is for your lungs. It kind of gets the mucus out of your lungs, and burdock root, if I'm correct, hope I'm saying this. I know health professionals coming at me, but it cleans your blood. So you got to do those balanced things. Don't just smoke in moderation because it's a good relaxer. Man, I smoke because it used to relax me. Absolutely. It killed my anxiety before a show and had me come down after a show. When we're on stage telling jokes, we are releasing a lot of energy, a lot of emotions on stage. And then so you need something to come down to.
Right.
And cigars did that for me. Now I'm finding new vices. But you have to have those, so it was that along with flying a lot. I fly a lot. I fly 250,000 miles or 300,000 miles a year. It's a lot of flying. And if you're going to fly that much, you got to wear compression socks. You got to wear compression socks when you fly a lot.
I heard about that.
And you got to, exercise is nice. Even if you walk 30, get your 10,000 steps in a day. Right? I wasn't doing any of those things. And I sleep on planes because I'm, late nights, early flights. Right? When you sleep on planes, you're not getting up walking around every 90 minutes because you're supposed to get up and walk around every 90 minutes. And then
compression is not the right one. Support socks.
Compression socks.
Yeah, he's right.
Support
it's a support above the calf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My doctor
the
told me
calf.
compression socks.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Whatever they call.
Yeah.
Them. These
Right,
motherfuckers.
support. Right,
Yeah,
support.
Right
yeah,
there.
support socks.
But yeah,
it's got to be
compression socks. They
has
call
to be
them.
above
But now
the
compression
calf.
gonna cut your circulation off.
Yeah.
Huh?
Compression cuts your
gonna
circulation
cut your
off.
circulation off.
Okay.
You want the support when they want to go up above the calf.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be correct with me.
I got some ankles ones too though that are good when I don't want my ankles.
Yeah, they
to
say
show
the
up.
ankle ones they want them to be no show.
Right.
footies.
I got those too.
I actually just heard a doctor talking about that on the radio
Yeah.
this morning, talking about that because
So-
of blood clot.
Yeah, blood clots. So if you fly a lot, if you sit a lot, if you're in a stagnant position a long time for a lot, it's not good. A lot of editors that in front of editing all day, every day. You're prone to clots, right? So you gotta eat vitamin K. Take some vitamin K. As long as you're not on blood thinners, you gotta exercise. You don't have to try to be
Right.
Joe Torre, but or Terry Crews. Just walk. If you got a dog, walk 10,000 steps a day. You got an iPhone, it tracks. Keep it on you. You probably doing it already anyway. Eat the right foods. If you're gonna do bad, do well too. Balance it out. Don't do everything bad. So the funny thing is I quit drinking too, right? But every time I quit drinking, I got blood clots.
Oh wow.
Because alcohol thins your blood.
Right.
Now, which is weird because it's my
True,
second
though.
time.
Yeah.
And it's weird because like alcohol, but in moderation. But I was drinking, I was drinking a lot. I wasn't drunk, but I was drinking a lot. And I drink for free. I'm black. We love free shit.
Right.
True.
Alcohol is in my contract.
Right.
It's on my rider.
That's right.
But the thing about it is, so it's like so you gotta just be responsible.
Right.
So I'm not saying don't smoke. I'm not saying don't drink. Just make sure you do the healthy shit on the other side to balance it out. Period.
That's right.
Eat better.
Great message.
And that's why I say COVID was great for me. I mean, we lost a lot of people. People lost a lot of jobs, a lot of businesses. But man, it took me off the road for a minute, and that road was killing me. The road was killing me. Literally, I didn't know it, but I was, drink for free. And before a show, I'm doing at least 2-3 shots before a show. I'm doing almost 200 shows a year. That's just on the weekend. I ain't talking about drinking during the week.
Wow.
That's a show. So then I'm traveling a lot, flying, the blood clots and stuff, sleeping on planes wasn't healthy. And when you're on the road a lot, you're eating dirt, you're eating bad.
Yeah.
Eating fast food, comedy club food, fucking hotel food, all that shit is bad. If you eat on a consistent basis as comedians. If you go to a comedy club, they got good food, that's fine. You ain't in a comedy club, for 5-6 shows in a weekend. It's gonna weigh on you. Right? So I was doing all of that, wasn't exercising. But during COVID I did. So COVID took me off the road. It made me Peloton every day. I was cooking my own food. I did a show called Comedy Kitchen that I went on live with, and that was fun. So I was cooking, so I was eating healthier. I was on my Peloton twice a day, and I wasn't drinking as much because I was by myself. I mean, you drink alone, you got a problem. Period. Yeah. So all that with COVID not having me taking that, and at that age at the time, I mean, I was 50 at the time, 51 at the time. Did I doing COVID or whatever? 57 now, so I was like 52. All that shit can pile up on you. So that I needed that break during COVID. Unfortunately, I mean, I lost a lot of money because I wasn't working, but God gave me a pause, gave my body a pause. And I lost 18 pounds during COVID. Then I got COVID, lost another 18 pounds. Shit, I look like Melanie Camacho for a minute. All I need was some high thigh boots and some funny jokes. Because that's what she got, high thigh boots and funny jokes.
Hilarious.
That's my good. Shout out to Melanie Camacho, one of the coldest in the game.
No doubt.
That's all she got.
No, I'm talking about, I ain't say that's all she got. I'm saying I needed jokes because I was thin, because she got jokes, tons of them. She always had jokes. From day one, she had jokes.
Yeah,
and still got them. She's still killing them.
Oh,
so that you want to talk to somebody who got longevity. For a woman and a black woman to be in this game,
that's fact.
Her, some more, all them.
Yeah, some more still rocking.
Still rocking. Adele Givens.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Myra J. Wow. All the OGs. Yeah. Monique, they all longevity and still, and it's tough in this game for women. It's tough in this world for women.
Yeah.
Let alone entertainment. Then you add on comedy, then on black comedy. Man, that's a story that I've been wanting to tell, but I met a guy in New York. He wants to tell that story as well. I mean, we're supposed to link up, and because that woman's story,
that would be,
man, the stories that they have.
Oh man,
a lot of women. Leslie Jones, another one who's still doing it, and it was. I remember a time when Leslie was fed up with Hollywood.
Yeah,
and for some reason she don't like me today. I don't know why. I always rooted for her, and she's always been fucking funny. But she wasn't getting the opportunities. But I put her on stage at Fat Tuesdays. I remember she was about to move to New York. And she asked me to do Fat Tuesdays one last time before she moved. And I got the video you see on in the documentary is Leslie on stage one of the last times, before she moved to New York. And then she went to New York and man, she got on SNL and just took off. New York will make you a stronger comic. And she was smart enough to do that. And she went out there, and she wasn't getting the opportunities in L.A. Now, she can't. She more
calling shots.
She can call her own shots.
Yeah.
She can't lose right now.
Yeah.
And I remember a conversation we had before she left. She was like, "I'm done." Like, I remember being in my garage talking to her. I said, "Just patience. It's gonna happen." And you're that talented, and you stay in the game long enough, you're going to get your opportunities. Now, when those opportunities come, you have to make them work. God took you there.
That's right.
You got to put in the work to stay there. And I've had some opportunities that I've blown on some ideas that I had that I didn't move on, that somebody else did. And God just like, okay, since I gave you this seed and you ain't going to plant it, I'm going to give it to somebody else. There's a lot of us in this game who had ideas. Sure. And then you sit on it, and then you see somebody else do the same thing, like, that was mine. Because God gave it to somebody else.
Because you didn't do it.
Because you didn't move on it quick enough.
That's why I hope you and Buddy get together so y'all can get that woman's story out there, man. I think. I think that would be.
Yeah, that was actually was going to be a segment in the Fat Tuesday documentary, and we touched on it a little bit, and but for time we had to cut some of it out. I had to cut some of my stuff out. When you're doing a documentary and you're doing a story, a movie, anything, you're gonna have to cut some stuff out. You can't tell everything. That's why when you're too close to it,
Yeah, I can see
you
that.
need somebody else to tell you no and make it flow.
That's a fact. I've been cut out of many things.
Yeah, somebody cut you out of the closet because the pants you got on, that shirt. You got to show the people your pants again, man. Some people join late and seen them Sunday football home field pants you got on. I had to clean it up because I said cut out the closet. I didn't want people to think that you
Appreciate that.
I forgot I'm in Atlanta. And you say closet, and then we ain't talking about that closet. That's okay. You okay with what you do in your closet. It's all good. I ain't judging.
Back in
I want to clear that up.
Yeah,
I want people out there,
Appreciate you clearing that one up. Yes,
with the loose knot. At your door.
How
you got cut out the closet.
How excited are you about the different platforms that you're seeing some of your fellow comedians get into? I see a lot of podcast space and all that stuff.
Whenever a comedian, man, gets a TV show, gets a movie, gets a podcast, man, that's a win for comedians. Especially when they book dramatic roles, get on a radio show, as their show or a co-host or whatever,
right,
or a talk show. Man, that's a win for comedians, period. Because we're not the low man on a totem pole. We the cement in the ground holding that motherfucker up. Because whenever they need something, they call on a comedian. Radio co-host. Game show host. Because we know how to fill that dead air.
Right.
We're intelligent, we're smart, we're quick. We know how to keep it moving. Professional journalists and stuff know how to do it too. That's a gift. And some of them just don't do stand-up.
Oh,
We were talking about Rich Eisen. I came in and you had Rich Eisen on TV. And Rich Eisen, I used to do the NFL Network when he was over there. And he told me he used to do stand-up. And you can tell he used to do stand-up because of his timing and his but it don't always have to lead to on stage. That's because you're funny don't mean you have to do stand-up. You can be a writer. You can be a journalist. And when I mean writer, scripts, books, columns, and if there's newspapers anymore, but writers, you still have that gift of comedy. The stage may not be your thing. Some people just have great ideas and great bounce off. Buddy Lewis, the great idea. They may not be for the stage, but they can. No, I'm joking. James Hanna, rest in peace, was from Chicago. Was a very good writer. His stage presence could have used a little work, but he was funny as fuck. He helped me with a bunch of roast I was doing. He gave me I paid him too for a bunch of jokes he gave me. Wrote for Steve Harvey, yeah. He was a great writer. Me, Guy Torrey, wrote for Martin. I wrote an episode of Martin. I wrote, yeah. You talking about Bentley Evans? Bentley, my guy. He got his own studio now. Bentley did stand up for a minute. When Martin was like, man, they gave me my own TV show. Come fuck with me on this TV show. And that's what Bentley and Martin hooked up.
That's dope.
But yeah, I wrote an episode on Martin. Romantic Weekend. Street name was Chili Gonzalez when they got attacked by that rat.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say with the big rat.
Yeah, that was my episode, and me and Matt Diamond wrote that. And Martin, Martin and Bentley and Benny Richburg. And,
yeah, I'm laughing just thinking about that.
Yeah,
episode.
man, Darice, and they all helped me, get that there.
Thinking about that episode, bro. That's
Kenny Buford.
But that's dope though, from a PA to write an episode.
Yeah, I went from delivering scripts to writing one.
That's cool.
In a year.
And then you end up guest starring.
I guest starred, wrote episodes, did all. Stand-in, was Martin stand-in for a couple episodes.
You talking about, the chops. You did it.
You got to do it, man.
You did it.
And it's good to do it because it makes you appreciate all those other jobs. So
and
when you get on top, you're not shitting on the PAs. You're not shitting on the...
You learn as you go.
Yeah, you're not... all those positions in a production are important. Make hair and makeup, grips, production assistants, all those positions. I remember doing a movie called Ride. We shot in Jacksonville, Florida. And Will Packer was a cable puller.
Wow.
What?
It was the white boys and electricians, and Will Packer was,
Wow.
That's
and they weren't treating them fairly. I mean, they wasn't like dissing them, but they were like, but he was a cable puller. I guarantee you, a lot of those guys probably called him for jobs. Now, but he was a cable puller.
Oh, that's crazy.
On a movie called Ride.
Wow.
With Cedric, John Witherspoon. It was Melissa D'Souza, Krusty Lip, Malik Yoba, D'Artagnan Edmonds, Sticky Fingers, Fredro Starr, Sun C.
Wow, that's crazy.
Man, Kelly Williams, what's her name? Adalis Leon, Downtown Julie Brown, Luke.
Yeah, you went way back.
Yeah, man, Anthony
Julie Brown.
Anthony Williams.
You went way back with that one.
Oh man, yeah, man. Millicent Shelton, director. She directed it. Hudlin Brothers produced it. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein was part of the production company too.
How about that?
But yeah, man.
That's a whole other story.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
whole
right.
other story. Yeah, man. My man Casper. He was the white Jewish kid on there. Played in there. That was a good production. But yeah, Will Packer played the cable puller, man.
That's wild.
And when he played it, he was a cable puller. And look at him now, one of the most successful movie makers
I
today.
think he got a movie dropping this weekend. He got a movie dropping this weekend. Yeah.
So how can you not be proud of people you see that started like that and worked their ass off?
That's real.
And didn't sell their soul or their whole.
How about that? You follow you follow.
I ain't even think of this. Soul of the whole. God.
Because they're going to...
You're right. You one of them.
Hollywood going to ask for something from you.
Yeah, you're right.
You either going to give up control, your whole, or your soul.
Yeah.
And I'll give up control a little bit because they want to control stuff. You know, you're going to give your idea. It ain't going to be 100% your idea later. You're going to come in and that's giving up control. I'll give you that. But the whole and the soul are non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. And those who did it, hey, that's you. You pick and choose. I'm not here to judge.
Wow.
But you're going to give up one of them O's. Control, your soul, or your whole. You pick and choose what whole.
What O you want to give up?
What O you want to give up. Control your soul or your whole. Some of them gave up all three.
Some gave all three.
Hey man,
That's a trifecta.
hey, that's a
Not
song.
to be confused with tripolar.
That's a song right there.
Give up your O's. Don't give up your O's. Don't give up your O's. Don't give up your O's.
Yeah, boy.
Keep your soul, your whole, but give up that control.
Protect your home.
Is the gatekeeper thing a real thing?
I believe it is. I think that's in any profession, not just Hollywood.
Okay.
I mean, you look at the firefighters. Firefighters. It's a very good old boy system in every city. Mm-hmm. And black firefighters. That's why they have the Black Firefighters Association, because there's a lot of shit that they don't. Levels they can't get to because they have gatekeepers, the good old boys. Generation been passed down in the white community with firefighters. And people always say, well, you always talking about race, because this country is about race. That's why I'm always talking about race.
Period.
Fuck it. You ain't talking about race. You ain't bringing race, because you motherfucker bring a race all the time. Anyway, you motherfucker know who you are. It ain't all of you, but it's some of you.
Most of
But
it.
anyway, not most. No, I won't say
You don't
most.
think it's most?
No, I don't think it's most. But a lot. But it's not a gate. There's a lot of gatekeepers in every profession. But in the industry, absolutely. Absolutely. That's where your O's come in. Control your whole or your soul. And the gatekeepers are the one who's trying to get in one of them all.
One of them. Trying to get in one of them.
Two things you shouldn't give up. Control and them donut holes. The donut holes are good. The donut holes. I fuck with them donut holes. I love them hoes. Them donut hoes, Intamins, was it Intamins? Them donut hoes. Dunkin' them donut hoes, I fuck with them hoes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah. Ladies. But they're not hoes. They're ladies. Queens. Women. Vegetarians.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Hey, man.
All right.
we didn't went all around.
I
the
know,
well, yeah.
I know.
What time is it even?
We talked about it. We was like, yeah, man, we're going to get a good 30, 45 minutes in. What we rolling on?
I
2
know,
hours
man.
now? Yeah.
And I try not to repeat anything I've done on other shows, too. So it may have a different point of view, may some of the same topics, but I try not to be repetitive.
And we appreciate it.
So give y'all.
You
I
had so much original stuff today. I'm pretty sure you didn't repeat some of this stuff you were saying.
Yeah.
Hey man, I let God flow, man.
Yeah.
And whatever comes out, comes out.
There you go again.
But I let him flow. But that's in the true sense of the word.
Right.
I let God flow, man. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you let no weapons against you prosper, but sometimes we the weapon. You your own weapon.
Facts.
And a lot of people out there, a lot of people in the industry who shoot themselves in the foot, scared of success. And some of it rightly scared because it's what they see. But it does to some people, and maybe that's why. Sometimes they don't want to give up that control or their soul.
I can see it.
Or their whole.
Yeah.
And you get afraid of that. But if you go in with God and stay rooted in that, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, you've
How you
dropped
feel about
some
this
gems.
current political atmosphere we in before we finish up?
Man, we are fucked. Right now, no Vaseline, no KY, no Astroglide.
Some folks give up their soul and the whole.
This administration went up in us, man. They went up in us. We gave up the whole.
We ain't give it up.
Yeah, man.
They took it.
The United States and gave up the whole, man. we are whores right now. We are straight whores.
Yeah, we tried to
Gas prices,
Yeah.
war. Man, come on.
Yeah.
Goods and services that went up. Flights, man. I'm back. I'm on Spirit now. Flight so high now. I'm flying Spirit now, man. It's like I didn't think I ever. Only Spirit I thought I'd catch was the Holy Spirit. Wait, these gas prices went up for the airlines. Yeah, I'm on another Spirit right now, man.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
No, I'll never give up my American Airlines. Even though, anyway, I'll never give up my American Airlines. Got too many miles invested in American Airlines.
Yeah, that's a West Coast thing.
Well, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm in Atlanta, but Delta.
Yeah,
I ain't been in some Deltas a few times. That's a flight I love. I ain't mind taking a Delta flight.
Yeah, those some good flights.
Some good
So
flights.
guys, before you leave, man, I know you're a big sports guy. Your Lakers are, and I rode with the Lakers too. So
You've been running with the Lakers for a long time. I can tell by the Lionel Jefferson haircut you got right about now. You've been running with the Lakers since the Jeffersons, niggas.
Lionel Jefferson.
The first Lionel Jefferson too, because the second one, because the first one left side. You the first Lionel Jefferson. That's Apollo Creed, like right there. You that nigga on what was the guitar player on Blues Brothers, the one in the restaurant?
Oh, the one.
Yeah. He just passed away not too long ago too. You got that. You got that Craig Robinson on top of your head, right?
The one that was working in the restaurant.
Yeah. You got that afro, that TWA, that teeny weeny afro. Talking about West Coast Airlines. You got that TWA, that teeny weeny afro. You got that 1999 Stephen A. Smith.
1999.
When Stephen A. had the little Florida Evans. You got the Florida Evans.
Oh, God.
That's the Florida Evans now. Damn.
No. Oh man. He went rapid fire right now.
Yeah. That's a natural. That natural came with reefer. You got a bag of reefer. When came with a bag of reefer.
Not weed.
Reefer.
Not
And some
none of
eagle
that crazy
stamps, a book
stuff.
of eagle stamps.
Reefer. Oh.
That came with them food stamps with the different colors in the book.
Right.
Green
The
one, the
different
brown
colors,
one, the
yeah.
red one. Was it an orange one too? Yeah, and the cents were like $5, yeah. They even had coins. They had food stamp coins back then. That's what that haircut came from. Yeah, you got that. Man, I wish I could smoke with y'all, man, but I promised God I'd give it up when I was on the operating table. I said, you bring me through. No more drinking and no more cigars. And July 6th was my last smoke and my last. And I did it because my mom went to the hospital. And I did it for a prayer fast first. I wasn't planning on giving it all the way up.
Okay.
I know I changed lanes without signaling, but I was just looking at the cigars and it took me there. But yeah, man, I wasn't planning on giving it up for good, just as a prayer fast. And then, you know, Mom didn't make it. And then when 2 weeks later, I was like, okay, I'll give it all up if you bring me through. And he gave me another chance. So I got to take care of my health. I have to. I got
stuff,
too many more, babies to have with Fat Tuesdays.
I heard that.
You know, I got too many ideas and I got to get them done. Got to get them done before he gives these seeds to somebody else.
That's what's up.
So yeah. So anyway, yes, you about to say Afro, natural, teeny weeny Afro.
I was about to ask you about your Lakers. Do you feel like?
Matter of fact, you got the AC Green when AC Green before he had the Jerry curl. No, you got the AC Green now.
After the Jerry curl.
The now AC Green. That's speaking of Lakers. You got the AC Green. Back then you had the Adrian Baylor, Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor. That's what you got. You got the Elgin Baylor. You've been a fan since Elgin Baylor.
Oh,
go ahead.
Man.
It ain't Dr. J. Wave, but it ain't even Dr. K. it ain't nowhere near that alphabet. That's an Elgin Baylor. Yeah, Metal Arc Lemon.
Oh man.
What was your question, man?
I don't even know.
Lakers. So stay on topic. I'm the one who always takes us off.
Do you feel like the season's over with the injuries? And do you think LeBron will come back for a final year?
As of today, as we're doing this podcast, we have 3 games left in the regular season, maybe
2 or 3.
Luka's out for the remainder of the regular season. Reeves out for the regular season, and prayerfully we get him back during the playoffs. This is the whitest the Lakers ever been since Elgin Baylor and Jerry West. When Elgin was on the team, had a bunch of white boys on the team too, and right now we got 6 white boys on the team.
Right.
6. And Lakers ain't been as white since your hair was in style. Yeah, I think we can, man. I mean, we really shit the bed with OKC twice, back to back, which was crazy. Really even with the backup unit in, we still should have done something. I'm sorry. No excuses. I don't believe in excuses. And you put a team together to next man up. So we got to get our shit together. We went from 3rd place to 4th place, and we got to get our shit together. We got to play well.
Hold on, 4th place by 3.
I know.
Yeah.
By a nap, one of them naps.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
Do you think LeBron will come back for another year with the Lakers? Do you want him back?
I think LeBron, you know what, LeBron, people know me, I'm a Magic Johnson, Kobe fan, Shaq, when it comes to the Lakers.
Okay.
When it comes to LeBron, 41 years old, doing what he do, you can hate all you want.
Hate all you want.
But he's still doing I am a reborn LeBron fan.
Okay.
And I only dislike LeBron only because they was always compared him to Kobe. And I'm a Kobe guy. And not knowing that they were friends, they bring up LeBron, I bring up Kobe. Because I was just a Kobe guy. I was comparing the two. I'm like, I'm Kobe. So it was by, just by mere hate, being petty. Same thing with Michael Jordan. I was comparing Magic and Magic and Michael. And I was like, I'm Team Magic Johnson. Even though, Jordan was Jordan, I still didn't like Jordan because he won his first ring against the Lakers. That's it. I'm petty. I hold grudges. But he's that dude. Period. Now, GOAT conversation, I think it should be generational.
Absolutely.
But as a true Laker fan, in my eyes, the real GOAT is Bill Russell. And I hate the Celtics. Like, I hate the Celtics because I'm a Laker fan.
Right.
Shout out to Jason Tatum from St. Louis. I root for you. And Jaylen Brown, they dope. He ain't from St. Louis, but Jason is. But anyway, I hate the green. Green is because I'm a Laker fan. But Bill Russell, not only does he have the most rings, he got rings as player and coach.
That's correct.
Then he played in an era when it wasn't popular for blacks. Couldn't stay in the same hotels as a team in some cities.
Right.
And he played when there was no he played in them little come fuck me shorts, them little tight ass shorts they play in, them little satin ass shorts, and some Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
And he's go, come on, man.
And they wouldn't let him dunk.
And we'll let him dunk. So
Hey,
Bill Russell, to me, should be the GOAT. I mean, it's generational, yeah. I'll get in that discussion another time. But, I mean, this man played under extreme conditions. Didn't know if he was going to live the next day.
Very racist.
From his
time.
own fans not even calling him the N-word and all that shit. And he still bust their ass.
Sure.
So,
It's a great
and
argument.
stood up for civil
Right.
rights.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. For a Laker fan to say that Bill Russell is the GOAT,
Yeah.
There's a lot.
case closed. Shut your mouth.
There's a lot for sure. But with that being said, you like to see LeBron one more year.
Yeah, why not? Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
With the injuries, it's like you're never going.
Because he, for 41 years old to play at the level he's playing at,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I agree.
I mean, you can hate all you want. And I had my share of LeBron hate for petty reasons. But come on,
Facts
man.
is facts. 41 doing that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, especially if he's
Playing at a high level. No, he's not just out there.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah. Playing. Yeah.
I wanted to find some hate. Couldn't find it. I'm looking everywhere for it. Okay. He's not a fan of mine, but I'm a reformed.
That's right.
A reformed LeBron fan.
Understood.
He put that
Understood.
jersey on.
Boy, that's terrible. You gave Frank so much ammunition on me today.
Amen.
Yeah, dog. Frank just
man.
said, I got,
Oh, yeah, he
Frank said he recording
yeah,
this.
Yeah, he said he got it all. He said, oh, metal on limit. Oh, yeah. We got a whole lot for low now. he got a whole
That's
lot.
terrible.
He got a whole lot. Oh, yeah, when we do the show Tuesday, we going to hear about that all day.
Oh, man. But one more time, man. Guy Torrey going to be a comedy conversation tonight at Nova Kitchen and Cocktails, 850 Georgia, 138
Come on out.
Stockbridge, Georgia. Doors open at 5 o'clock. They're going to be there for a while. He got a gang of comedians
Coming through. Yeah, we're gonna share our knowledge and our wisdom of the game, period. Not just stand-up, but for you new stand-ups that's maybe watching this, come get some gems. I root for y'all. Y'all in the same game that I am. I don't, social medians. Come on out. And that's a Bob Sumner term. That's shout out to Bob Sumner. He created that.
Social media.
Well, he's the first one I heard say it.
Interesting.
Social medians.
I like
come
that.
on out and get some of this game. Get some of this,
Prayers again going up for Bob. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, a little under the weather right now, but we're praying for Bob.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then Friday, Saturday is going to be a Helium 5 shows.
Alpharetta. I don't think I've ever been out to Alpharetta.
You probably won't be back.
Yeah.
Outside the show.
A lot of us don't go out there.
Really?
Yeah, don't go out there much.
Well, that's good intel. That's good intel.
Yeah.
But they're going to come out this weekend, though.
They come out this
Yeah,
weekend
they
to
come
see
out.
Guy Torrey.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, not Friday.
Yeah,
Saturday, Sunday.
they ain't worried about the cars being broken into out there.
Come on, man. Don't scare people away now.
They not.
You said they're not worried about it.
They're not worried
They're not,
about it.
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're good out there.
Yeah, they're good out there.
So I get a good mixed audience.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Shoot, you could probably
I
walk
do
in
my red
Walmart
state- I
and
do
leave
my
your
red
window
state
down out
material.
there.
Your red state material.
Come on out, MAGA. If you got thick skin, come on out, MAGA. Most of y'all don't have thick skin. You got thick skin, come on out.
It's gonna be some good stuff. That's good.
Okay.
Like I said, it's gonna be a mixed crowd out
Hey.
there. It's a good crowd.
Some of you Republicans.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good crowd out there. You gotta-
Some of you
Yeah.
Republicans who ain't in that tax bracket, and you know, black Republicans, I'm with all day. I got you. But the Republicans I ain't with.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I know a
pretty
lot of black
good.
Republicans, and they in it. We know they're not MAGA,
Right.
but they're Republicans.
They're Republican.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
But the Republicans,
Different story.
different story.
Different story.
Big difference.
Different story. Fat Tuesday
I hope y'all ain't
documentary.
losing sponsors because y'all got MAGA sponsors. I want to ruin it for y'all.
Hey,
Doing the shit out of
we would have been random off if we did.
Yeah, long time ago.
I just tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the
Straight, no
truth.
chase.
There it is.
Raw. No Astroglide. No Vaseline.
Astroglide. Wow.
He said,
It's gonna be a fool party. Bring your comedy bathing suit. It's gonna be a fool party. Fool with an F. A fool party.
sound Sound like a plan.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
he said raw and uncut. That's what he said, man.
Yeah, man. Unapologetic. Come on out, MAGA.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
There
good
it
stuff.
is.
Good stuff, man. You dropped some real gems today, for sure, for sure.
Hey, man. Now I need to go to the gym.
Appreciate you coming through.
I'm trying to work. You know, I got 30 days before my May 9th show in LA at downtown at the Upstairs Comedy Club. Netflix is a joke. It's gonna be epic. So I want those of you LA or you're gonna be in LA for Netflix is a joke. Come see me at the Upstairs, LA's newest comedy club in downtown LA where I live. DTLA, baby. It's gonna be hotter than slave ass. That was hot.
That was hot.
Out in them cotton fields, all that cotton around them, turn the heat up. Balls sticking to their leg like baked chicken in an ungreased pan.
Hey, man. That's
Hotter than slave coochie.
the great,
They ain't had no penicillin back then either. Ugh.
the great guy
Gotta
Tory.
burn and let it.
Again,
Put
a
some salve on
classic
it or something.
conversation.
How did they get rid of gonorrhea back then in the slave days? You know they had it. Because your master used to sleep with the slave women.
Yeah.
And you know master gave them,
Absolutely.
right? And then Timbuk had to come behind master, and now they all burning.
Burning like a
That's crazy.
They all pissing spicy guacamole. They all pissing wasabi.
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Yeah.
Like I say,
What was
they
the
died
ancient
with the
African
clap.
remedy for gonorrhea back then?
Right, because I guarantee you,
Right? That red dirt?
guarantee you something was figured out.
Yeah,
You know, I
'cause
will
Massa
figure
was-
some shit out.
Unfortunately, Massa was sexually assaulting our women.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
some of the men too.
Probably so.
Yeah. They was, yeah, a lot of those slave masters was,
Somebody figure something out.
yeah.
You know, like you said,
that's what I heard. You know, that's what buck breaking was. When they used to find the biggest slave to run up in front of everybody. To, like, you cut off the head, the rest to follow. That's what I heard where motherfucker came. Well, that was a different one. Motherfucker came from somewhere, but that was slavery though. They have the son sleep with his mom. They blindfold them both, and because they was trying to get a good breed, and they have the son fuck the mother, and that's where motherfucker came from.
God damn.
Yeah, motherfucker. Huh?
Yeah, motherfucker.
He kept it alive. Motherfucker came from that. They was, we're dumb. We're gonna keep a good. They didn't know the motherfuckers gonna come
Out wrong.
There were a couple of chromosomes like can't get right. They didn't know they gonna get it can't get right. But that's later. We're gonna keeping the good ones, the bloodline strong. And this had a son fuck the mother.
As I was
now you
saying,
got a can't get right.
Now you got a can't.
Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Yeah, it's gonna be a classic episode.
A special,
is it ever.
special presentation with Guy Tory.
But I can't wait to see.
Oh, this is crazy.
I can't wait to see the Bo Peep Corey Holcomb episode. No. I want to see that comedy show. I want to be at the comedy show. I want to be in the ring.
Hey man.
I want to be I want to see that sparring.
Hey man.
No, I don't. I don't want to see my brothers fight like that. I love both of them cats, man.
Corey Holcomb pull up in this parking lot. It's gonna be a problem.
Man, I hope not, man. Them my cats, man.
They've made up though. They've I don't know if made up is the right word, but they've spoken together and squashed our beef.
I hope him and Christina Payne. I hope they squash that
That's
beef.
a
I don't
whole
want to see
other
my people
ballgame.
fight.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to see my people fight like that, man. Our jobs is to bring laughter to the world, not to create, not to create drama, unless you're gonna make jokes about it.
Right.
That's why I just talked about Corey Holcomb and Bo Peep. No, it's funny because I would have never put them two together to be beefing.
Especially at this stage.
Yeah. Well, we are comedians. We're competitive and we're dark on the inside. Sometimes our dark side overtakes our
It
spirit.
does overtake sometimes, right?
Yeah. But anyway,
Hilarious.
Oh, that's
appreciate y'all having me on the show. I know I've talked enough. People probably tired of watching,
appreciate you coming
but
through.
it's all good.
Nah, this has been dope, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's been
sir.
dope, man. Guy Tory's been in the building, man. We've had an absolute ball. Classic Conversations, man. He's gonna be Fat Tuesdays.
Fat
Make sure
Tuesdays.
if you haven't seen the documentary,
Amazon
you
Prime
gotta
and on
watch it.
Freevee. I think it's still on Freevee.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some of your greatest comedians are in it, or we talk about some of them in there in a good way. It's not a dark documentary. It's a fun-loving, uplifting documentary. We don't need any more darkness in this world right now.
Yeah, facts.
None.
But it covers a historical time in comedy, man. Comedy was really comedy back then.
Yeah. And it came after his haircut. That style. His haircut predates that whole era.
It's okay. You know, I can't roast with a comedian, so I won't even try.
All right, don't even go back. Just let it happen.
I won't even
just
try.
let it happen.
But he don't go back, but that hairline is starting to creep back.
But one thing is consistent is everybody always talk about either don't have no hair, but
I don't. I know. I don't. That's why I'm jealous of your follicles.
that's all I always say about it.
But I got the best barber in the world.
Yeah, do you?
God is my barber.
God is my barber.
God is my barber. And he's Bo's barber too. He's like your barber too. We all got the best barber in the world.
I got the best barbers in the world. That's right.
God is our barber. My follicles said, fuck it. My follicles have failed me. I tried everything. I tried. And it wasn't a hole. It was just like I had a little piece here, a little piece that was starting to get thin.
Yeah.
And it was gray too, so it looked thinner than what it was. I'm not gonna be the dude spraying this shit on and scared to go out in the rain.
Right. Scared to go
Right.
You know, start raining now, you look like Alice Cooper. All the fuck, all the black that ran down your face. You like you in a group kiss. You know, I'm like, fuck all. I'm gonna shade this shit off. But the problem is though is now you got to dictate what you wear by what hat go with what you wear now, because that was gonna cover it up. Like, God damn, I can't wear this because I gotta wear that hat. I don't have that color hat to wear with that. You gotta change your wardrobe when you go bald when you ain't ready to embrace it yet. I wasn't ready. I'm still, you know, a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you holding. You holding on.
You know, I gotta find a hat to wear with this. You be in church, you know, and you gotta take your hat off. Be at the table eating. But you sitting the hat on, everybody looks like, nigga, take your hat off in church. Like, nigga, you won't see what's under here. Y'all can cuss me all day long. Just pray for me.
Just pray for me.
Yeah. That's why I cut it off. I said, man, I got tired of fighting it. Got tired of fighting it, man. You know?
Oh man.
It's rough. It saved me $600 a month though.
How about that?
Barber come to the house. That's $600. That's $100, $150 each trip.
Yeah, barber.
Cool. I got the little skull thing.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
And barbers is making that money right now, bro.
Barbers making that money because during COVID they were locked out of their shops.
Yeah, making that
So
money.
they had to
right
make
now.
house calls.
Boy,
They making that money.
They made up for it.
Yeah, they getting it, bro.
Or putting fake
It is
hair,
a
the little
real
fake hair they
profession.
put in it. Sometimes they put
There
the
you
spray the
go.
fake hair. That could be a dead person hair. You don't know what hair you got in your motherfucking head. Them hair follicles, them little dead hair, they got spirits in them.
They got spirits in them.
You got spirits in them, man. Every part of somebody's body got spirits in it. Now I got somebody else's DNA in my motherfucking head. I don't want nobody DNA in my head. Got some other dude hair on your head. No, just cut it off, man. Just go with God. Let God flow. God say your hairline gone. God's got a gripe, and my gripe was with my follicles. If it ain't right, God's got a gripe, and it wasn't right what I was doing. So I cut off my follicles. I had to cut it off.
If it ain't right, God got a gripe.
If I ain't, yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
He said,
I don't know how we button up this
again.
show. We over like my hairline. Deuces.
Yeah, we telling the people they need to get the Stockbridge. You got to get the Stockbridge.
I gotta get
too.
yeah. I flew in and came straight here, so this is like 4 or 5 states of funk on me. I ain't brushed my teeth yet. I ain't doing the water on my scrotum. I came straight off the flight.
We out. Classic Conversations
And
with
coach
Jae Tea
too,
and
I
Lo.
get my upgrade, so I'm a little angry. I'm angry.
out.
I'm an angry elf when I'm not in first class. I bought my ticket at the last minute. They got some Q thing going on here. The Q's here for some sundresses and whatever.
Sundresses and
There's
something.
a Q's on my flight. It's hard to walk past them niggas in first class and going back to coach. It's hard. I'm back there with the commoners. I was a commoner. I'm back here with these goddamn peasants.
What you got? RC? What was it?
What'd you call it?
Surregular. Yeah, I was very surregular today. I'm surregular. I got the credits, but I'm regular as a
You were
motherfucker.
regular today.
Nigga, I'm back there. I hate coach, man. Back there with the fucking commoners. white women walking into the lavatory with no shoes and socks on. Not nasty fucking lavatory floor is. You got no socks and shoes on, all the piss and feces on the floor.
Boy.
People in the white, they taking their feet off. You in bulkhead, they take the shoes and socks and put it on the wall. Fucking toenails look like balled up money. Look like they took the dollar bills and put it on for their toenails. Fungus ass feet.
Hey, Dwayne, cut this feed, man.
Now I got this coffee. It's the coffee. It's the coffee. It's the coffee.